10 or
As
above, and I
myself or as Brom?
Brom.
Got it. Cool. Yeah. Nope.
4.
Okay, he does not have advantage.
Cool. So it's just the 21 then.
Yeah, which is still good.
Which, yeah, still good.
It doesn't really change a whole lot, but anyways, I'm pretty sure Boney said he stepped away, so
Yep,
Yeah.
he did.
As Brom, he'll go ahead and he'll take.
oh, you are back. Well, on a 21, you don't get perfect like direction, but you do, from the sense of the magic in the air, analyzing the way in which this person's spell was crafted and what you could make out of it, despite it being subtle spelled. You do suppose that they likely went further into the city.
I gotta be honest with you, Rez. I don't think Bones ever spoke once, and I think you assumed he was there.
Oh, I thought I heard him for a sec.
No, I know. I started talking.
Yeah,
that works.
two people talked once.
Yeah, he
I
said.
don't know who.
No,
There.
he just
It's
did
just the
again.
words I said were my headset's dead.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay, would this work for
So
you,
he did
Raz?
talk, but he couldn't hear you. Got it. So you do have to repeat what you said.
Can you hear us now?
Okay, I can hear everybody now.
Hooray!
Basically,
Sure you hear us?
bruh,
Fairly positive.
Yeah, I can kind of repeat this.
from analyzing the spell that was cast, what you could make out of it from it, despite it being subtle spelled, you don't get exact direction, but you can figure that the person likely went somewhere further into the city.
They left to go further in. Pointless trying to catch them now.
Meanwhile, Floyd.
Yes, sir.
You're just going across the road to the first
I was
building
going
there,
to say,
yes?
yes, I was going to do that, but can you give me a number of the locations? How many are there?
We'll say that there are, like, give me a flat intelligence check, DC, like, 12.
Fuck, I have a -1 in intelligence.
Or what would have been in range.
11.
11.
One off.
Fuck, that is more fucker.
I'll just say, I won't give you exact, but you're very close, so I will at least say that, like, on this, like, general block, we'll say there's like 4 buildings directly here, and 2 alleyways.
So 6 locations in total, 4 buildings, 2 alleyways. That's a D6 right there.
Wait, why do you make an intelligence instead of an investigation?
It was intelligence to see if he can determine exactly how many of these buildings are within the range of.
I mean, either way, it wouldn't matter.
Spell.
I'm not proficient in intelligence.
Got it.
It's not for him investigating yet. It's just knowing.
Together what.
Yeah.
No, that makes
it's how well he can narrow the range.
Okay. Shit. I'm gonna go to the one across from us, since I already said I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna go investigate in there.
We will say that directly across the road from that will be a building, doesn't have any sign on the outside. It's like looking in the window, you just see what looks like a kind of like a living room with a few tables at it.
Nobody's in there?
You don't see anyone in there. The lights are off.
Okay, can I make a perception at disadvantage? Basically, it's more. I guess it would be another intelligence roll to see if anything was like kind of out of place, or any like to see Like if the last person sat down here to discover those little
Uh,
details.
Perception?
Yeah. Okay. 18.
All right. I guess it would be a disadvantage because you don't have dark
Yeah, I
vision.
can't see. Yeah.
Uh, you peer in, and from looking in closer, you can guess that this is a tea house.
Mhm.
Like it's a social building. Nothing fancy, but um, peering in, you can't really determine. You don't see any signs that someone has been here since they closed. Uh, like just looking into the uh, seating area, like chairs are all pushed in nicely, tables cleaned, nothing sitting out.
Okay. Okay. Then I will move on to the next building.
All right.
You can go to someone in the meantime. It's okay.
Uh, sure. In the meantime, just roll me a flat d20 for luck so I can
All right.
at least start to think.
10. Fucking half my luck right there.
Cool.
Son of a bitch.
Right. The rest of you. Is there anything else you were doing, or are you all just going to start heading back?
As I said, it's rather pointless to try and get him now. Once he gets into the city, he can disguise himself in any matter of ways.
Damn. I got a good look at the bastard's face, though. Remember it pretty well.
All right.
Should we
You
go
know
ahead and
what?
try
I
and catch up?
probably would have a talk with Bones' character asking for permission to use the scouting regiment. At least the navigators. See if they
They
can.
aren't under his jurisdiction.
Oh, fuck.
They're
Well,
hired
I'll leave it
mercenaries,
to
not
others.
conscripted soldiers.
fair enough, fair enough. Alright, then I'll probably. Do we, actually, as a matter of fact, Raz, don't we have our own scouting regiment?
That is who.
I mean, the ship is here, so I figure we'll have some on the ship.
There is a scouting group, yes.
Okay,
But
then
they're under the jurisdiction of the Paragon, so we'd have to kind of go through.
I'll
You'd
go
have to talk to either Paragon or the Goose to.
I'll
You
go
mean the
straight to
thing I already
Goose.
did beforehand?
You conscripted
Wait,
the
you already? Oh, I was gonna say.
you conscripted the book wyverns to look over the documents.
Yes.
Okay, then I will
Uh,
personally go to Goose to see if I can get permission to have the scouts check out a few things around here without
Cool.
getting caught.
The ship is by the manor. You're all heading that way regardless.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Anyways,
Manor?
Tarask.
Oh no,
I'm so ready for this. I've been waiting for this my whole life.
you've been waiting your whole life to fight a Tarask.
Oh yeah. That's the big one.
No, but in actuality, as you guys are on your way back, Jacob.
Yes.
How far does Ryan Perk carry Lady Maybell?
The manor.
All the way?
That would be my goal.
Cool.
If I see this, I'll just tell him, Ryan Pert. I think you can
You
put
don't see this, so.
Oh, I don't. Oh, well, fuck me then.
This
We're
is.
not there
He
yet.
ran away well before you guys were.
Oh, I figured we
This is
caught up
way
or
before
something.
anything of this
Okay, I'm
happened.
Yeah.
sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
He jumped out as the attack happened. It
Yeah,
was like-
during the attack, he fled.
Oh.
So we were
with
rushing
Lady
to the scene as he was rushing away.
Okay.
It would be one thing if I would have stood and fought, but like, mom.
Yeah.
Keep mama safe.
And especially as he saw we all were on the way. He's like, oh yeah, we got it.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Braum carried.
Which, if I'm being not pursued, I'm going to go ahead and be casting some cure wounds on mom.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to roll that.
Lots left.
I remember I got some good hits in.
Cure wounds. 6.
6.
6.
6.
Alrighty. Getting her thing pulled up here. I know what tab hers is under.
I cast
There it
punch.
is.
You're not
Cast
there.
punch.
With rage.
6. Cool. Anyways, so after a certain point when you have healed her and you have made a good distance, when the others have finished, when the others have broken the caster's concentration and started all, or essentially by the time that they're gone and just investigating, your mother will kind of push against you a little bit, say, "Oh, come now, you can put me down already."
I need to get you back to safety.
And I have 2 good legs to walk.
Right. I'll stop, kneel down and prop her up to where she can stand.
Well, it sure was a good thing your friends were nearby.
It was, yes.
Grandpa, I need you to be honest with me. Did you know that was about to happen?
I had a suspicion that it might.
And you didn't think to tell me?
To be honest, I figured you would think that there was potentially going to be a threat of us going out. Not lying. I would have thought that way.
Now, can I just ask what your plan was here?
What my plan was. There really wasn't one.
All right. Did you tell your sister about what you were suspicious of?
A shake of the head, no. I did tell the others, though.
Why are you leaving your sister out of this?
I didn't really intend to leave my sister out of it.
Robert, a lot's been happening. But if you're gonna try and solve these things, I have to work together one of these times. Well, this has been it was a lovely dinner and a bit of a rushed exit. Now, I gotta get home and start writing out the apology letter and the bill uh, to fix up that shop we were just at.
Mother, why is it that every time I try to rely on myself, I end up failing in what I want to do?
You're relying on just yourself, sweetie. Back in my adventuring days, I wasn't alone. I had a whole team with me. We all went out there together, fought the monsters and the creatures too.
I have been relying on them. I asked them to be there and they were, and yet it still seems that I'm the only one that keeps coming up short.
Well, I don't. Well, we'll find out if they actually caught someone or not.
I shouldn't have taken you out.
I
I'm
think you're
sorry.
missing the I think you're missing the lesson here, sweetie. This ain't a matter of what you should do and shouldn't. It's just about learning. Now, this time, you had a plan, or you had an idea. That idea turned out right. Next time, don't try and think 2 steps ahead. Try and think 3, and then 4. Every time, be a bit more ready than the last.
I think with what we've done here, I need to just wait and see. Get all the information I can from my team, and make a move then. Without information, I'm just asking for more trouble. Thoughts?
They should- What was it you said there, sorry?
I'm basically asking her if she thinks that that's the right path to take for now.
Well, I was never much of the investigating type. I was more of the hit things until it stops moving type of a gal. But I think you all just need to take some time, put your heads together. If nothing comes up, well, maybe I just start sniffing around any leads you can find.
Right. I know it doesn't make up for the mistake, but genuinely, I did just want to have dinner with you all. At least at first.
And we had a lovely dinner, dear.
And I will begin walking with her into the manor.
You both head inside.
Shortly
Lady,
after. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
um, Lady Maybell will tell one of the servants to start running her a bath, and then we'll let you say, I've got a bit of business to take care of, but before I go, but you have yourself a wonderful night, dear. I'm gonna excuse myself for a bit more of the evening.
Okay.
She'll see you're kind of glum, take a step towards you and then give you a hug.
I'll hug her back. And no, we're not gonna do that.
And I cast Fireball.
No, I was thinking of doing something else, but it's fine.
Yeah, so Lady Maybell pulls out her knife and casts Divine Smite.
Just cast
Uh,
suggestion, hey, you should
Trust
you
me,
should
it would
not do
only take a level 1 smite with as low health as.
uh, so yeah,
Um,
you get murdered to death.
we have multiple baths, right?
What?
We probably have multiple baths, right?
I'd say yeah.
I go to another one, and Reinpert, after being on the road for who God knows how long and everything, is going to take a bath as well while he waits on the rest of the team.
Yeah, outside of the main one, it's not anything glamorous, but it is. It's nice. And the rest of you,
Yes, sir.
Hello.
you all make it back to the manor after uh, having taken time to search around a little bit more. You're still wanting to go to the airship?
Yeah, I'm gonna call Luke over to me real quick and then head up there.
Cool, yeah. You and your dog start heading out to the airship, out in the rain.
All right.
The rest of you, anyone else joining him, or all of you just?
Question.
I don't even know where I'm
Yes.
They left a curse on Dear Sweet Dingus, right?
Yeah, double
Miss
damage.
Bayville left a curse on the guy who was the attacker.
You think Detect Magic could see that?
Probably.
Maybe. I don't know.
Ooh, that's a good question.
I am. Most of my undead are out right now. Back at the thing.
dead.
Nah, they're just playing dead. Thank you, Clay. At least someone.
Sorry, I was trying to find a GIF.
It's just somebody who laughs for me.
But, you know,
I
I
would like
genuinely
to-
thought you had texted the wrong person for a second.
Oh, you're talking about when I sent you.
Yeah,
I would like
Res,
to attempt.
When you said my mom's the or our mom's the type to hit stuff till it drops, I sent Rain no.
And it took me a minute because I was like writing stuff down, and I thought Jacob was just like maybe he was responding to someone else and just clicked my
Maybe
chat.
he was responding to someone else.
I was very much just sending you a no, like stay away from my mom.
Stay away from my mom, bro. Stay away from my mom.
What do you want to do, Boney?
I think I'm just going to attempt to. I'm gonna ritually cast Detect Magic and see if I can search for him. He has to be in town, right?
That is where you seem to have run off to, yeah. Are you wanting to just run through the streets looking for him, or?
I mean, yeah, it'd be the best way to try to find him.
Do you want any help with that, Olin? Or?
It's not like you can see him.
Well, I could probably grab him before he starts moving around.
This is fair.
Trust me, slip past me once. Not gonna let that happen again.
Oh no, you had to say it, didn't you?
All right, just stick by me. I'll give you a signal if I manage to spot him.
Sounds good.
Because I think that is most of his casts of Dimension Door out, because I counterspelled one.
So you're just running through the streets, yeah?
Yeah. How much I can do?
This is a decent sized town, but give me. It's not a town.
It definitely
I
seems
don't
like
know.
a necromantic magic.
Yeah, I would say it falls under necromancy, but roll me a. Hmm. Roll me a flat d20 for luck. Because this is an unfamiliar place, just going where you can.
I clicked it, but it didn't roll.
Ah, there it is.
Sweet.
You're certainly running around.
Love it.
Anyways. I might ask you to do another one
You're
later, depending.
good. No, you're not. Listen, I'm just trying to find him. I didn't think I'd be able to anyway.
No, it's a fair choice. The others, Miss Maybell and Jade, what are you guys up to?
Going home.
You are home. What are you doing?
Oh, I am home. Fuck.
Remember, we've retconned the whole telling Rhympert anything about anything.
That is true.
We've delayed it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Do I still get to keep that roll, or is that not
I'm allowing you to keep it.
neat?
Cool.
I
So
go to my room and wait for the others to return.
Cool.
Valid.
I can't think of anything.
Don't want to consult the magic death skull.
I did Rob. Wait, what magic? Wait, which magic? Death
Her
skull do we
brain is
have?
compute.
Wait a minute. I know I
Uh,
have a magic death skull.
Yeah, the relic of your deity.
Yeah.
Ponder
I
the
could.
orb. I
I,
don't
I
know.
could ponder the orb.
just kind of look at it, you know.
Uh,
Just polish it. I don't know. Do whatever Miss Mabel would do.
Well, is there anything you're doing while you're waiting?
I have no idea.
Mayhaps an adopted brother that you would like to scorn?
Can I wander around town?
The brother who is in the bath?
Fair point.
I'm not in your bath.
And Jade,
You're
you're just
weird.
wandering around town?
Yeah, I'm looking for anybody who's suspicious.
Roll me a flat d20.
If he gets
Fuck
it.
yeah.
if he gets
Last
it
time
again,
he tried to
just-
do this, he got a nat
Jake
20.
fucking finds him.
Okay,
6.
alright.
It's a
Thank God.
rainy day. There's not really many people out and about.
I melted! I'm just kidding.
What would have happened if he got a 5? No, just-
Probably
Same
the
thing as
same.
if he had gotten a 6.
Yeah.
Raz
Good
only
answer.
shows favorite 5s that he gets. Got it.
Yeah, get your own lucky number.
Get your own lucky number. That's why I
Hey,
picked 7.
I mean, Zach totally has a lucky number. It's 6. Oh, what? Oh my god. Oh.
L. So anyways. H.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
got
I
two
have one
twos there.
question. I just want to make sure
Yeah.
because I don't want to go up there and be dumb and shit. Is there? So are there
sure about that?
already? I'll fucking kill you. Is there already some guardsmen from the Dukes already out here searching? As it is, or no?
You have one who is mainly focused, who while you were there was mainly focused on or no, with how many you had there? You have 2 that remain behind, more so helping make sure the citizens are okay.
Okay. All right.
They would have been helping on the investigation around that area, but only able to do so much.
Yeah. Okay.
The others returned with Ryan Pert and Lady Maybell to the manor.
Okay. So just all right. Gotcha. So nobody currently. All right. Continue.
So I was going to you to say, like, you're going to the airship.
Yes, I'm at the airship. Gonna talk to Goose to
You're at
see
the
if I can
airship.
get some hands on deck.
You head over to Goose's office.
All right. Oh.
Because I might as well.
Oh my God. The airship. Let's see here. Where's Goose's
Goose is
office?
over here.
Got you.
Top
Here,
floor.
I'll put myself down there. Wait, do I already have a token? I know I have a token on here somewhere.
I delete you guys so that there's not 20
gotcha.
tokens of each of you.
Got you. Oh, first I knock to be respectful.
Yep. You hear from the side. Come in.
Hello, Captain Goose.
Floyd.
You don't seem too happy, ma'am. Everything okay?
Busy night. What do you need?
Fucking Ryan Purse. Shut your ass up. Anyway. I woke up and I say, I would like to make a request for some extra hands on deck, ma'am. Preferably some scouts, if possible.
All right, and where at?
Around the town. I would like them to have extra pair of eyes to scout around. Not too big of a number, but just a small little, like I would say a four-man squadron, just spread out, just keeping an eye out and reporting if anything seems suspicious of any individuals, because Miss Maybell just got attacked, as you already have known. They have to be lingering somewhere around in this city.
Actually, she
Sorry.
would have known.
I'm sorry, there's another attack?
Oh, she doesn't know. Oh shit.
Yeah, this
This just happened.
This
Fuck.
happened
just
maybe,
happened.
maybe
Because
3 minutes.
I'm sorry, because if they were attacked in the manor, I figured somebody would already report it.
This wasn't in the manor,
No,
it was in
uh,
town.
no,
Oh, fuck.
Pay attention.
Why there were buildings across the road?
Okay.
You have
We were-
Uno.
You have Uno.
Leave me alone. Anyways, I'll just tell her. Yes, there was another attack in the town. I give her all that blah blah blah. Cut to the chase.
All right. And so you want us to send out scouts and look for what exactly?
Any individuals that seem to be doing any suspicious activities, because if she was, out there and they attacked her there, I'm pretty sure they gotta be still lingering around. If anything, they must have an encampment somewhere outside of here. They're just probably shifting it around so we can't find them. It could be underground. I don't know. I know it's a lot for us to deal with right now, and you have a lot on your plate already, miss. But I just don't. I don't know what we can possibly do, but I want to do something to at least narrow down how these people operate.
I'm sorry, but unless I have an exact person that we're looking for, I can't overstep our jurisdiction and just start patrolling someone else's city.
Fair enough. Would you have
Unless
any?
we are looking for someone in particular.
Okay, can you give me any suggestions? What would you do in this kind of situation?
Get me the tell me who I'm supposed to be looking for here.
Okay. Alright, I'll see if the others have a description of, the individual.
If they do, I can have people look to find people. Otherwise, I don't.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I want to help. I want to help you all.
It's
If only, even if only just to get this job done faster. But this really isn't our place here.
I understand, ma'am. I'm just thinking for Miss Maybell and Ryan Perk, because that's their mother. That's all they have. And I personally know from experience what it's like to have your family taken away from you. I don't think nobody else deserves to have the complete feeling of a second gone. So I just want to, try to prevent that. It's I know emotions cannot get in the way of our job, ma'am. I understand that. We've been trained on that. Um, but I just want to at least, do good wherever we are. That way it puts a good name on us.
You're too kind of a soul for the army, you know that?
At times, I try my best to suppress my emotions.
You speak to the others. If anyone has a exact description or even better yet, an identity of who we are looking for, I can see about sending some scouts out. Likely have to speak to. Even better if you could get some signed permission from.
The Paragon.
At this point, even at this point, just Miss Maybell will do.
Okay, just her approval. Got you.
Just preferably the ladies, but
Okay. If you do
just
this, ma'am, I will definitely owe you one.
yeah. In the meantime, I have a lot of papers to look over.
Yes, ma'am.
She starts looking back down at her desk and between you, going over a few documents.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll take my leave then. I'll let you get back to it.
Have a good night, Floyd.
You too, Captain Goose. And I just walk out.
Cool. Back to the rest of ya.
Rub a dub dub. Fun in the tub.
Ryan Perk taking a bath.
You get done in the bathroom.
Everybody else
What?
comes in. Rampart comes out in a towel.
It's like, who are you? Are you an intruder?
Kill him. No.
Guys, can I
Uh,
have the whole thing of like completely like going shaved and things like cleaning up a lot, right?
Aren't furbolgs covered in hair?
Yeah, but I'm doing a trim, my guy.
Ryan Bird
Trim,
goes
not like
bald.
Are you
You, a
fucking
bald
woman.
furball is
are
such
you
a
trimming or shaving?
Trimming.
You said shave, which was the first thing I
making my-
thought of your.
A shave doesn't mean you shave to the scalp. Like, what the fuck?
Ryan Bird goes bald.
You can shave without cutting it all off.
Just making sure, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm making sure you don't intend to go hairless.
go full Mr. Clean on us, you know?
Not going naked mole rat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So the wet dog comes out of the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you had a pet, Miss Mabel.
How did Duke get in here?
Luke.
That's what I said.
The Duke is dead.
Oh no!
Way to bring it back up.
Yeah, way to bring it back up, Raz.
Yeah, that's my job since you guys don't remember nothing.
What, next you're gonna tell me Brahm's interested in my mom?
Awkward
Yet to be
silence.
canonical.
Give us some time.
Anyways, everyone's back at the mansion, yeah?
Are they? The rest of you who are out in the town, are you returning or are you guys still gonna do more searching for the night?
Boney and Zach.
We'll search a little hard, I
Why?
think.
Yeah, I think our initial search didn't really give any efforts with the detect magic for the curse thing.
So you're wanting to spend
All right.
another probably hour out and about for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, the
roam
issue with
harder.
it is unfortunately it's blocked by buildings, because stone and wood and all that.
All right, each group, give me another.
Should we do like a luck check or investigation?
Yeah, another D20 luck. Because this isn't
I'm
about
roaming
like
harder, guys.
you're not looking anywhere particular. You're just going through the streets,
Right.
scanning about. We'll start with the lower one. For Brom and
Orland.
Orland. I keep getting stuck because I see Grackle on the screen.
I'll change it.
Yeah.
No, you're all
Just
good. I was sitting there, it's like in my head, it's like Grackle, no, Grackle, no, Grackle, no, Grackle.
I just
Never
think
come
of
up with
George
it.
Orwell, and then that just
Just-
immediately corrects in my brain to
I'm usually not bad at it, but as soon as I start reading the name on the screen, I go like, oh yeah, it's Grack. No, it's not anymore. And then I get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Anyways,
I was saying it, and then I almost called him Orville, which is a completely different name.
Bill.
So I'm like, fuck
Isn't that
it.
the name of
Anyways.
Shaggy?
Yeah, no,
anyways.
Poison
So, as you guys were looking around the town, you start to make your way. You're kind of passing by the main road again that leads towards the manor, as you start to discuss whether to head back or whether to uh, search the other kind of end of town. Um, each of you give me a perception check. This is not showing up with detect magic. What is happening here?
What?
Each of you give me a perception.
the hell
Ah!
Zach, you do know you're one of those people in question.
No, he's
right?
not. He's separate.
Oh,
Who's
got
the
you.
other person?
Okay, cool.
Rain.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Sorry.
No, we're all good. Okay, so. All right. Orlin, you're kind of focused. You're kind of almost tunnel visioned by your detect magic as you're scanning around and looking at the city to see what kind of the area is likely someone to hide in. Meanwhile, Rom, you see an individual that it's almost hard to make them out in the dark light or the later evening and in the rain, but a person you can see wearing a black cloak and basically entirely black attire underneath is heading kind of along the edges of buildings towards the manor. Something about the way they're moving seems that they are trying not to draw attention to themselves.
I see. I think Brom is immediately gonna kind of grab Orland's attention. Kind of in a very subtle, like kind of like a tap on the shoulder and then a point. Not really kind of saying anything, but just kind of like a look, like hoping that Orland will get the idea. Hey, suspicious person.
Can I see the curse?
There is no magic on this person at the moment.
None.
Well, there isn't any type of curse. Trying to think of what they. You can see like a. Hold on. I need to see how much it takes to block. Detect magic.
A couple feet of stone, wood, or lead.
Is it just the normal like solid amounts of things?
Yeah, it's like I think it's like 3 inches of lead or something like
Most
that.
berries, foot of stone, inch of common metal, thin
3
lead,
feet of water
or
dirt.
3 feet water dirt. Yeah. You can't make out any individual scrolls because it seems that there are multiple, all emanating from within their bag.
So a lot of, uh, like magical items that they seem to have.
Of sort, yes. So they have a lot of magical. They have a lot of magic in their bag. You can't. You can only just make out that it's from the bag as where it's located on their person and uh, kind of how it's stationed on them. But
Let this oneself trust your gut, savage.
Gut's gotta be this
Bonnie
far.
remembering that he needs to be mean to him.
Immediately kind of
Uh-oh.
shoots him a look.
No.
Gut's gotta be this far. As he just kind of pats his stomach.
I'll go ahead and have Brom sit a little far away from me, but
Mhm.
Currently, I guess I'll see if I can't approach him without him getting a little too runny.
sure, are you wanting to make a stealth check or?
Should you do the old, hey, you know where this is in the city for me? I'm a little lost. I'm new.
I am technically a figure of somewhat importance. I'll approach him as a guard would.
Okay. Roll me a charisma check.
You totally got this. You don't
I
got
would.
this.
You're
Now,
helping
the
us
also,
curse
there's also the visual of me saying, "I'd like to give the help action." My Brahm standing awkwardly in the background, like partially obscured by a building, only half of his face kind of like poking out. Just as like an initial, like almost like a weird thing to kind of catch attention. I don't know. Don't know. I don't know how that would help out.
I mean, two people could be more, you know, persuasive not to make any rash actions than one, but
Oh
are you
yeah.
wanting to be there like a little behind him, or are you wanting to be hidden?
I think he wants to be visible.
Gotcha.
And
Uh,
like one of those things of, hey, if you start running, I can't catch you.
Gotcha.
But not like an immediate
Like
threat.
it's Yovian. I know where you are.
With that consideration, the individual will turn, look at you, or hear like your footsteps approaching from the side. You see them take a glance at you, do a double take, and then kind of stumble back a couple steps, kind of bumping the wall as they then look towards you. This person is wearing a almost similar, or a more custom than, how should I put this? They're wearing a non-military issue gas mask, something more custom made.
Mm. Excuse me, sir.
Uh,
Itchy.
how can I help you?
A bit of a random spot check. The UNT military has been set aside to look for a certain someone. Just wondering if you could help me. Well, as a member of around here, you might know this place a lot better than I do.
Uh, by the way, Brom, roll me a history check, by the way.
Yeah, sure.
Uh, um, yes, definitely. What do you need?
Well, I was wondering. There was recently an attack on a local bakery. trouble is, the aggressor made off with a few things. You wouldn't mind if I checked your bag, would you?
I don't believe you have the right to do that. Uh, Braum,
Hello.
I think that's good enough for what the situation is. As you're getting closer, you do have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Just make sure for how clearly you would be able to see. This person did tell a lie so far, in that you know that they're not from around here, as uh, this is someone that you've seen walking around on the airship before.
Oh.
Wait a
I
minute.
knew it!
I know you. As I think he's going to try and make it seem not in a threatening way. Just like, hey, wait a minute, it's
But
you.
wait a
Good to
minute,
see you,
I
buddy."
know you.
Kind of looking at you, Braum, they'll take a moment and go, crap. All right, hi. Fine, whatever. Can you not tell? Can you not tell Captain on me?
Hey, between you and me, I don't want to tell Captain Goose whatever it is you're doing as much as you want to tell him. Okay.
Listen. Ever since how everything went down, we've been trapped in that manor for days now. I only had enough supplies for a few days.
Oh, I get you. Well, buddy, if you ever needed something, I could have brought you back something on the down low. You know, I can bring stuff in.
I haven't seen you once.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Well,
You all are getting to stay in the main house. We're off in the side building.
oh, yeah. Really, they have you in the side building, huh? That's awful. I haven't been there, so yeah, I can only imagine.
No kidding.
But
No, it's
yeah,
just it is fine. It's just that we're not supposed to be leaving there.
yeah, no. Hey, I mean, I understand if you need to get out, stretch your legs a little bit, you know, no worries. If you need me to bring you anything, just let me know. But anyways, that's beside the point. Um, what are you doing out here? Aside from, personnel.
Like I said, I came out to go pick up some more supplies and everything.
Come on, bud. You can tell me. It's okay. As he's gonna like slowly kind of like reach for the bag and kind of like begin to lift it up. Oh good. No worries, yeah. I'm not a
Hey.
cop or anything like that.
Careful with that, as they'll just kind of tug a little bit back. Would you like to give me a athletics or like athletics to take it from them, or are you wanting to more
Hmm.
try and coerce them?
I think there's the slight bit of like, well, this person could be bad. So I think he's gonna actually nab it from them, if
Cool.
given the opportunity.
Make an athletics. I don't even know if I need to roll against that. Yeah, no, it's not nat 20. So you kind of pull the bag up. It's a satchel, so it kind of pulls them a little with it. Pulling it, you hear the sound of glass hitting glass as you flip open the bag, and you see just a lot of potions in here.
Fun stuff, huh? As he's gonna reach in and kind of like look at it. Just kind of seeing what the potions look to be.
Careful with those, the ingredients are expensive.
Can I make some sort of check to see if I know what these might be?
Roll me a...
They're stamina potions.
Make it either
Just
an...
before the roll, Orland is standing right there.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
I am.
Yes.
So maybe a help check or a help action would go well here. You know, the thing you guys keep forgetting to do, and after everybody's rolled, you ask for it. You know that thing you guys do.
I would love to give him a help action.
Let me first,
Alright.
say what the roll you'll be making is.
Okay.
As it is, I'll say you can either do an Arcana to investigate the potions directly,
Mhm.
or as there are some other ingredients through like the other pouches here, if you want to look between the ingredients to try and determine what they are, you could make me a nature check.
Joe. I think he'll probably do Arcana just to see if he can notice anything magical. I do have a +0 to this. It might be better for you to just make your own check, Orlin. If I'm
I
being
will say either one of you can help the other with a check, or you can each do one of them.
You know, if it was
Uh,
Jade, he'd do it by taste.
You want to just go ahead and help me? Glenn?
You just pour it over top
Oh
of
yeah,
yourself.
I could help you out. Yeah. Sure, I'll give you that help action. As I think he's gonna go ahead and kind of look over towards, like, he kind of like elbows Orlin, like, hey, you gotta listen, man.
I can't roll this in my life today.
Dirty.
You got a dirty 20.
On a dirty 20, you notice a good handful of like the common adventurers potions. Like there's a healing potion, one basic. You see one greater. There's a potion of water breathing in here. Another that is meant to uh, uh, grant a bit more durability to the user. A handful that aren't really discernible. You can take it that they aren't common recipes. There's an alchemist's fire in here. And then there's one that I will ask you to roll me a religion check for.
15.
Hard to say.
That's scary.
Oh my.
Does it have a color, Rez?
Does it have a color? It does stand out to you as like more odd amongst the rest, as it seems more complete of an experiment. You would also still have detect magic up. This one in particular is. Let me see what a similar spell has as its type. Type is this spell. It seems to be an abjuration, and the liquid inside is a. We'll say it's a. It seems to almost be like an unhomogenized mixture. As it is a blue with a little tint of something yellow resting at the bottom.
Unhomogenized is when
It's
it's like
the
separate
the
stuff
liquids
like
are
water and oil.
yeah, different parts are suspended in each other.
Okay.
It seems like it isn't fully mixed amongst itself.
Say, what is that?
It's medicine.
Definitely looks like it tastes bad. So that checks off.
Can I grab an insight to maybe see if that was like a it's medicine or a it's medicine?
Sure.
Like a defensive it's medicine, or like a zealous it's medicine.
It was a statement, not. They weren't trying to brush it off.
I mean, he seems perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like he was just out like getting some potion. I think it's one of those misnomer things.
I think
Uh,
the problem is I imagine I heard pretty much the whole spiel about um the whole bit of Arentian guard leaving where he's supposed to be, right?
Not guard, I will note.
Dumb question.
Hey,
You had mentioned that you were with the others, right?
the others?
In that
As in-
side building?
Yes, all the other mercenary groups who, others outside of the court jesters who were brought here at first, yeah. As far as I've heard, the rest are all on the airship still.
I don't mean to be a prude about this, but what are the potions for?
All sorts of things. I'd go through every single one of them, and it would take us all night. But most of them
It's
are just
as far as I'm aware, the mercenary groups we hired were navigators, similar of the like. None of you should ever be doing any form of potion crafting, especially if we're in the middle of nowhere.
You're thinking of the. You're only thinking of the lost tourists. Those lot, sure, they're all navigators. I'm not with that group. I'm with the fire spitters. The additional muscle, you could say.
Oh yeah, the face. I remember. I thought they had a really cool name. I thought there was gonna be a bunch of dragonborns and stuff like that.
We're security.
I was disappointed to learn that you guys don't actually spit fire.
Security, huh?
Correct.
Security who has been failing to do its job as of late. Out
We're not
here in the middle of
security for the
nowhere.
Maybells.
Out here in the middle of nowhere, making potions while we're all on lockdown.
Yes, I'm an alchemist. That's what I do.
Oh, I get it now. So you're just looking out to get a place to practice, you know? I hear ya.
A little bit of that, but also, like, I make the medicine myself.
Mhm. Well, what's the medicine
Bill?
for? Like a disease?
You're someplace you're not supposed to be. As such, law, we do have to, well, hold you for a little while.
What's new? They've been holding me at the house for the last, how many? A couple of days now?
I don't like him.
Tell you what, I can give. Just don't tell anyone, and I can give you. Oh no, I'll give you a healing potion each.
How about that one? Medicine, as you call it.
That one's not for sale.
Shame.
Can I get an insight check on that? Like, when he says that one's not for sale, if there's any sort of like thing I can pick up from that.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It's a 24.
Damn, almost
There's almost a certain level of desperation in it. He needs to keep hold of this. Like, he needs this for something.
Oh, alright. Hey, don't worry. If you need it, we're not going to take it from you. We just need to know what it's for. We've mentioned that there was an attack recently. We just really kind of need to get things figured out. What's the medicine for?
One of the members of our group's got an illness.
Jacob, as their commanding officer, so it's this fall, or as the officer who helps most of them. Is this correct? I feel like we would
Uh,
know about this.
You haven't worked with the mercenaries before yourself.
Hmm.
In fact, outside of Grackle hanging out with uh, the Soul Searchers a few times and a couple of odd conversations, you guys haven't spoken with many of the mercenaries before.
Fuck them
Right.
bitches.
Fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
we kind of view them almost as like, hey, they're worse than us, but they think they're better than us, so that makes them enemies.
No, actually, we tried talking to them a long time ago on the train, but that was just me and Clay.
Oh, I see.
Uh, that was just generalized mercenaries as a whole. These are the ones specifically with you guys. Do you remember there's a lot of people that went to
Yeah,
Arentia?
they've hired a good amount of
Yeah,
people.
but I'm talking about wasn't wasn't the fire spitters among the groups that was part of the ones that when we were uh, off the thing and we're moving along with that one guy
Oh,
when
I think I
Coma
remember
committed
something like that.
bullshit.
Oh, when you were caravan, not train.
Yeah, caravan. Well, everybody
Uh,
from the caravan had been on the train. Like,
oh, like when you were that whole group marching through?
Yes.
right? It was a lot of groups of mercenaries going to Arentia.
On like session 2?
Yeah, it was like fire spitters was among that though. I thought
Oh.
I
because there
I
was
didn't even
them,
have
there
them
was
planned at that point, so no.
okay. Well,
Oh wow.
okay.
Uh, I the one per thing that came up, I believe, was that I believe it is the one member of the Lost Tourists ended up being the one who Coma robbed during that time.
Right, and we touched
Yeah,
on that later.
that sounds like something
Okay.
come with it too.
But I
Well, I
don't
mean,
believe
you're
the
telling me that.
fire spitters
Oh,
came up during that.
Got it.
Yeah. The
Anyways,
last time the fire spitters were mentioned was just they were one of the two that traveled with Miss Maybell to get to town here.
one of 3, but yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and this was
Whatever.
group doesn't talk.
Mm.
Yeah, they didn't really talk to the others that much.
Mhm.
I see. Are they, is it that kind of one of those real bad sort of sicknesses, or if you want, I mean, Miss Mabel's a pretty good cleric. Could probably try some sort of healing thing.
It's not that sort of. It's really complicated. Just.
You're a member of a mercenary group in possession of an illicit substance we've managed to find outside of the spot he's supposed to be in. Truly, the best thing you can do right now is make any form of argument for yourself before I take that away, strip you of your title, and it gets ugly.
First, I don't have a title. I'm just a mercenary. Again, but. Listen. He can't. You can't really see their eyes with the mask, but they do. You get the feeling they kind of are nervous to say it. Specifically, almost shying away from Orlin.
Yeah, I think Brom's gonna kind of take notice.
Uh,
Don't worry. Hey, we're not gonna take it. Orlin, I can vouch for this guy. Seen him before on the ship. I think I can get a pretty good read on people.
Listen. My buddy Kana's got. He's got Skyblight.
Okay, what the
Like a
goddamn
medicine
is
check
that?
to look at it.
Boney,
Is that
make
an
me
STD?
a. No.
From Get High Club.
I'm banning him.
I'll stop.
Rain, give me either religion or history. Boney, give me one at advantage. That works. Uh, Brom, you don't really know what that means. Sounds serious. Uh, Orlin, you know this all too well.
He's had it himself.
No. If he did, that would be a whole other problem. And again, Jacob, shut up.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but the peanut gallery's got to give me a second for
You,
one
you have
sentence.
done this in how many of my fucking games?
Yeah,
At
but not
least
every
one.
single set.
Okay. Oh yeah, I've been talking every single sentence. Yep. Sure.
Listen, when I only got one peanut gallery to be mad at, everyone else is.
Yeah.
No one else is here to interrupt me. I guess I only got you to be mad at. I can't give it to the whole class.
Oh, I'm gonna give you so much shit the next time.
Joke's on you. Nowadays, most of my characters don't even talk.
I wish the same could go
Alright.
for the real thing.
You know, I've never once considered that being like a peanut gallery thing. I'd like to think I'm in a peanut gallery. I'm a nutty fella. Anyway.
All right,
But
back
anyway,
to Skyblight. What the
yeah,
fuck
back
is
to-
that?
What is that?
No, my apologies, Jacob. I just need a minute to actually get through what the plot points.
The fucking club.
L. Again, Orlin, you know this all too well. You know how before you were confiscating a weapon based on the reason of it being part of the Church of the Sky God, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What role did you make? You made a history. Skyblight is an affliction, part of the reason why a lot of these weapons are confiscated. Essentially, out of many gods, or all of them, have a chosen individual. If not one, then a select few. These individuals, known as paragons, are granted power by their gods.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, for reasons that you aren't privy to at the moment, it is well known that the Sky God lost the vast majority of their power at some point in history. And in their highly weakened state, it seems that at near random, individuals will be afflicted with Skyblight, in which they are essentially chosen as a paragon, but without the god being able to manage the power in which they are gifted. Many cases it has been known that the power will consume the person from within. You haven't ever heard of someone medically treating Skyblight before. Only that those who come into prolonged contact with a relic of the Sky God, or those related in some other way to the Sky God, are the ones most likely to be affected.
Dealing in relics, hmm?
What? Talking about?
But you know, the king was. Duke Maybell was stabbed with a relic.
No. That is.
I'm not sure if I like when this is heated.
I'm going to cast a little fun mix of suggestion and hold person.
Okay. Which one are you doing first?
Hold person.
Gotcha. Wisdom saving throw?
I'll just put it in cheat.
I believe it is wisdom.
DC 14?
It is wisdom. DC
It
16.
is wisdom.
Oh, okay. They rolled a 16 on the die.
Brom, give him disadvantage.
I don't know if I want to.
Disadvantage.
Let's not do this, Olin. Please.
we can either make this extremely easy for you to get access to a lawyer in an actual trial, or you can make this extremely difficult. Your choice.
What are you talking about?
Orlan, let's not make this any more difficult than it needs to be right now.
Oh, it needs to be very difficult.
I'm not sure if I agree.
That herbal remedy he's got, even if it is something to cure what he's sky blight, the only way you can ever get sky blight is by handling things you shouldn't.
It's not the only way.
Still, it makes you a prime suspect. Surely you understand.
How would you like for us to be able to meet this person with the sky blight? I don't know. Is it contagious? Is it...
It's not contagious.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Here, Orlan, if you're really that concerned about them, how about we go meet them? You know, you have a little personal talk with them one-on-one.
This time, I'll cast suggestion. Would you kindly hand me that potion?
Wisdom save again?
I believe so. Yes.
Gotcha. They will fail it. As they will kind of... You guys are still like... Brom is still holding the satchel, so he'll reach in, pull out the potion, and hold it out to you.
I will go ahead and take it and put it in my bag.
As the spell ends, because they completed the task. No, Please! Please! I don't know how much longer he has until it starts to act out.
Well then, if we are going to prove this alibi of yours, I recommend you take us to your friend.
Agreed. Don't worry. I'll make sure Goose doesn't hear a word about this stuff. And I'm sure Orlan will agree too, as long as everything is good, right?
As long as everything matches up, curing someone with Skyblight is something I would be more than happy to do, especially if he's a member of our mercenary group.
Right.
Yeah, whatever.
Everything should be able to do that.
You know where we're being held. Just...
Well then come along. Let us leisurely walk there.
Right, yeah. Let's go head over there to the side area with the rest of the mercenaries. Thank you for your cooperation, by the way. I don't catch your name.
Enoch.
Anok. Nice to meet you, Anok. I'm not sure if you're familiar with me or Orlan here, but my name is Brom. Probably see me. I've seen you around. You probably see me around.
Oh, to miss you, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this is Orlan. He's a new addition from Top Brass. Probably seen him around too recently. I don't know, maybe beforehand. But
No.
yeah, he's a little new to, well, here specifically, to the airship. I mean, don't worry, he's not, gonna do anything too harmful. At least I don't think. I won't do that. Yeah, we'll get everything all sorted out. But
as long as you cooperate, I have no reason to do anything.
Yeah. Orlan, I mean, he's got his quirks, but I mean, he's trustworthy overall. I haven't seen anything that would betray him of his word, so he seems to at least hold that in that regard. Right. Well then, let's go ahead and make a field trip on over to this friend of yours, shall we?
He's walking with you guys, so...
Yeah, let's go. We need that guy to point him out. Cool. Yeah, let's go do that. Sound good?
Yeah. Sorry, just one sec.
Oh yeah, no worries. Can I get a map set up you didn't think you would need?
No, don't worry about that.
Gotcha.
Bonnie, did you get my message, by the way?
I did not. What?
Are we wanting to do that first, or are we wanting to cut to one of the others?
Probably call to one of the others, I would imagine.
I was gonna say, when the fuck do I arrive?
Well, you were going back to the manor, I assume, after
Yeah.
talking to Goose.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I was gonna ask the
these
others
guys
if
are
they
going to
seen
be on their
the-
way back, so
Okay.
we'll probably have you join up with them when all that's happening.
What does Jade find?
Yeah. Jade got an 18, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Cool. Is an 18 high enough?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. I'm gonna let dice decide.
As you should. As you should. I'm going to grab a quick slice of pizza. I will be back in like literally 5
It
seconds.
was one of those things where I was setting it to like a 19. But 18 is pretty close to what I was looking for, so Zach, odds or evens?
I like evens.
Poor choice. Yeah, but you got it.
It's
So
just easier to split it that way.
we'll put everyone on the map. Why not?
Bonnie.
Everyone's here. Oh, I'm here. Damn.
Just you.
Oh, animated
Oh.
map. Neat.
Yeah, it's just a layer over top.
Congratulations,
'cause
Raz.
free
As
stuff.
far as I'm concerned, you're the first person to have a first animated map. Here's your reward.
Our
It's not
budget
again.
increased.
Again, it is just a layer over top of the map because there
Yes,
was a
he's
free
the
rain
first.
effect.
I've never
I
seen you done it
definitely
in
did
my
like
eyes.
5
Our budget increased.
For real.
The one
And-
time I did it,
I
everybody
love-
couldn't fucking load the page.
I
Oh.
love the fact that both me and Jacob have done this before in games H is in, and he went, the first one!
I mean,
Person.
I like to put it this way. I don't see an effect, so I just see a normal map.
Fair enough. Feel free to put yourself at either the top or the bottom of the map, whichever one you prefer.
You might have your animations off.
See, I don't know how to turn those
assume
on
me
or
and-
off, so
This is
me-
just Jade.
Oh, just Jade. Okay.
graphics.
Yeah, but Bonnie, you still haven't said anything about the messages.
Look, man, I've been busy. I don't know what you want from me. Why do you send me 14 messages?
Be like, hey,
Could
pay
they be
attention.
sickly green? Why would they need potions? John Wick gif. Have been using your potions up. Separate gift. Take it. Screw him. You gonna listen to a savage? Look, Jacob.
Sounding me fully. Wait,
I've-
go
I
ahead.
told
and
Bro
read
to
that
be
last
quiet,
thing
so
again,
he's now backseating him.
He is just backseat.
Please go ahead and no, I wasn't backseating.
His
He wasn't
dong
paying
suffered
attention
too
anyway.
much
So
wind
it was
pressure.
funny shit.
His dong suffered too much wind pressure.
So what do I see?
As you
I don't
start
give
to
a
make
shit
your
about
way
that.
up, as you make your way up the street, you can't see the person entirely yet, but you do see, up in the middle of the road here is a spot of blood on the ground, being washed out by the rain, as a pair of feet lay there, having the person sit up against the wall.
Oh, I go up there and look at that.
Feel free to move yourself towards him. It seems a person here has been wounded and is laying against the side of the building.
What happened here? As I lean in towards it.
As you lean in
Chat.
close, the person seems to be uh, breathing heavily. Their eyes are closed. Um, not really, not really aware of your presence.
I tap his cheek. You alive there, bud?
Um, what's your AC?
16.
Cool.
Oh, in person dice roll. Damn.
I always do in person. What do you mean?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
always
he
rolls
always
in
does that.
person.
Yeah, but that's the only time I heard it. Okay, shut up.
I hear it all the time.
Literally every time he does it, it's a little.
Oh, y'all lying bitches.
Well,
It's
we're
not.
not.
Yep.
You know, I'm gonna call it out each time. Prove you wrong.
Um, that is.
Just roll the die.
That was me just grabbing a die.
Now he's rolling them. He's got them in his hand.
That was another roll.
Jacob, swear to God.
Um,
Not actually. It was a joke.
as you startle this person awake, you see them suddenly shoot up and go, and a firebolt is casted at you. 15 damage.
Very nice.
As soon as they finish, like lunging their arm out with that, they flinch and kind of hold their side where a wound is.
You done?
Who are you?
So I'm about to beat the shit out of you because you just burnt my face.
All right, I'm sorry. All right.
What happened?
I got stabbed. What does it look like?
By who?
I don't know. Someone?
Not the inside. What do they look like?
I don't know. Someone.
Very descriptive.
Can I tell if he was stabbed from behind or in front?
Roll me a medicine check.
23. Net
Yeah,
20.
no. It seems that any wounds they have, of the couple that are on them, seem to have been from an aggressor at the front. The wound large enough, and with the shape of it, you figure probably from an axe.
Damn. Do I know anybody who wields an axe?
You do know a person who wields an axe.
Oh, who? Bro?
Braum.
Pretty cool
Oh.
person, too, if I might add.
Brawl attacked this person.
Alright. Somebody's pinging the shit out of me. Fuck off. It's my interrogation.
I did
This is
stab
Jade
that person
here.
pretty good before they teleported away.
What was it? A man? Was it a woman?
I don't.
I'm gonna touch his side as I'm saying this.
Pokes the wound.
As they're halfway through saying like, as they're halfway through saying like, I don't remember.
Stop whining. I'm just checking it before I can do any, bandages.
Don't worry, I'm a doctor.
I'm a doctor.
Now go on, man or woman.
I just said. I don't remember.
You know, this isn't going. Can I?
Can
I
you?
want to knock his ass out.
Roll to hit.
Unarmed strike. 16.
That'll hit.
All right. Not raged. Let me turn that off.
7 bludgeoning.
Yeah, just right in the face.
For thematic effect, I'll say that so that I'm not having you fight someone alone in the middle of the street.
Mhm.
They do get knocked out. They are still bleeding heavily.
I will now use the healing flame to
Oh yeah,
attempt.
sure, yeah.
There you go.
Uh,
1d4 plus 2 hit points.
it's for 3 rounds.
Yeah. Now let's see if this will get him. 3 hit points.
It has 2 more rounds. Are you doing the whole thing or?
I guess, and then I'll carry him off.
Cool. Roll me 3 more d4s, by the way.
Oh, 3 more?
Yeah, no reason.
Alright.
Cool. So 16 plus the 2 from the original, so that is 22 total.
I'm gonna pick his ass up and carry him back towards where everybody else is.
You're just gonna bring a random fucking person
Yeah.
to the manor.
Oh no, no, to you guys where I last seen you guys in the middle of the street.
Where we aren't?
Jay just brings them back to the bakery.
And
It
just
looks
like, oh, no one's
familiar,
here. I wonder where they are.
and-
Just
Let me
carry
see.
someone.
A 10 in intelligence? Yeah, let's go.
We'll be right back.
Average intelligence.
I'm back. What'd I miss?
We'll go back.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Just
Nothing
need a
I
new
really
battle
missed was
map.
idiocracy. So nothing.
Why? You just use the old map you had last time.
The second one, am I just going to reuse this same street and say, so what? They're similar.
It works.
I
If
wonder,
you're trying
can
to
I?
avoid telling me Jade wandered across the guy, I was here for that part. I stepped away for like while he was doing things.
I shuffle that to get access to this. I can. Here, you're on a totally.
I could tell the color of the background changed.
A totally different street. Whoa.
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 You know,
For
you can
some
pull
reason,
that
I
off.
thought you were gonna say Your Honor.
Whoa, a totally new street. Whoa.
Whoa,
my
the blood
God.
trail and everything where I'm dragging him across the
Yeah,
ground.
whoa.
Whoa. You're just fucking dragging some random fucking guy.
I can see I've got one leg in my hand and I'm dragging so his head's just bouncing off the concrete. the stone paved road. Like where'd they all go?
Well, he took a lot less time in this, so just a bit further. To rejoin everything, I'll say that because whoa, this is right near the front of the manor. Whoa.
Whoa.
Brom and
Incredible world building.
I know, right?
We're amazing world building.
Brom and Orlin, place yourselves like here.
Give me a minute. I'm being boxed.
Just pretend this is a slightly different street.
Wow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
In a folder that contains probably 100 different city streets.
Yeah, too bad I ain't reading that.
Who cares?
It's a picture book, basically.
Ooh.
Yeah, but you know how long I'd have to be picky about it, you know? I don't have time for that. And Brom.
Bro.
I think he died.
He's dead. Oh no.
Ooh.
And
Truly
I,
spooky.
Woo.
because I spent the time getting all the mercenaries tokens in, that person.
Ah, it's that guy. I totally remember who he is.
The one that they were just interrogating.
Yes.
The alchemist.
Flame belchers or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, more or less.
No, wait. Fire extinguishers.
Got any more there?
No, I'm just waiting on
Huh.
them.
Yeah, same.
I don't like to talk when it's appropriate to.
Understandable.
You're waiting on who?
Brom.
We need Rain back.
Where did he
He's muted
go?
and he died.
Dead.
Yeah, I'm assuming he stepped away because he was texting in chat.
Yeah, and because I had a second to say, I said, yeah, we'll switch to someone else.
It
And you
didn't
know,
take this
then
long.
We could
there's
just
also
call
the
this
chance.
a bit, you know?
Yeah, let's just take a quick break.
Then I'm gonna go grab another drink. I'll be back.
2010.
Listen. My body is a divine conduit. I already channel divine energy through me. I wonder if I can help.
I wonder if I can help.
Orlin is
Oh.
like fumbling the potion in his hands. He's dropped it and caught it 6 times. Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it.
It depends. Do you roll a higher initiative than anybody else?
Yeah. Oh no, Jade, you go first. I think Bolton actually goes last on a nat
Yeah.
1 on initiative.
Well, Boney hasn't rolled yet, so
I did.
Yeah, you did.
I
see it.
don't see him on there.
It's a natural 1. It's right there.
I
Try
don't
refreshing.
see that.
Try refreshing. Maybe it will.
I see me, Brom, the random guy with a 4, and then the
That's Boney.
exploding.
Random. That's Bones.
That's Bones.
That's just a 4. No, that's the other. That's the other
Nope.
guy.
No, that's Bones.
No.
Oh wait, so the cool looking one's not Bones?
No.
Yeah,
Correct.
this
Cool
one's
looking one's
Boo.
not
This,
Bones.
this one's Bones.
Okay. I was like, oh yes, the
Yeah.
cool looking
No,
one's
no,
not
no.
Bones.
I saw it for a moment too when the token was first introduced, and I already knew what Orlin's token looked like. But if I didn't, that looks like a player character ass token to have.
Yes,
Like,
I know. Because the other one looks like something rats with a
Wow.
gun.
I see how it is.
It doesn't matter.
I think that's fan art of fucking it's like
My
Kano.
soldiers, roar!
I don't know what it is, man. I just
It's a Warhammer
I-
thing.
saw
Makes
art
me
online and
laugh.
I'm like, yeah, that looks cool.
Valid.
Yeah,
So
So real.
can I grapple this guy?
Do you want to?
Oh,
I mean, technically, I'm already am because I'm holding him in my hand.
So you're starting your turn.
Open his
Uh,
mouth.
Open his mouth.
So yeah, let me just set the scene real quick. As you look over to start gagging this individual, and the lights are shining, that light almost seems to start breaking out of them, as though their body is shattering. As a radiant, blinding light shines off from them. So bright. I will say that even those at the manor can almost see that what is outside has almost seemed to brighten slightly. Almost as though, even at this late at night, sunlight has started to shine through the rain.
I did not set you on fire.
Since you're starting your turn next to this, I need you to roll me maybe a con saving throw, please. Cool. You're blinded until the start of your next turn.
Wow.
Good.
Can I pick it up and then throw it in a 1d4 direction? This way
Roll to
being
grapple.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Grabs
Roll me
up
an
Brom.
athletics.
16.
16. They do not have anything for athletics in particular, so they will just do a dex. You did have disadvantage actually because it is still an
did.
attack roll. I think that's how I would rule it. Like a grapple is still an attack.
Yeah, it is a type
So
of attack. Regardless, being blinded, like, it does indeed hinder being grappled.
yeah, that's what. Anyways, yeah. So you, with the bright light, you can't seem to find where they are exactly anymore. At least not as easily.
Because the fact of me not actually having eyeballs. My sensors are blocked.
Yeah, too bad. You got photoreceptors some way or another.
I know,
Right.
You can see one way or another. So you're
And
blind.
right now, you see a
You're
whole
not-
lot of light.
Yeah. I like to imagine, because you're so sensitive to know to feel when it's like light outside and to see around. If you didn't see, you would just feel like you're in the sun right now. It's insanely bright.
Guys, I can't see him. Where'd he go?
I really hope Mr. One-Eyed
Where'd he
Man
go?
surely doesn't get blinded.
In that case, I will
You're a
strategically move away. Any 1d. Can I roll a d4 direction of which way I run away? Since I
Sure, feel free.
kinda can't see. Let's see. 2. I run into this wall.
If you'd like, you can run along the wall now that you can.
There you go. That's
Cool.
fun.
That end your turn?
Yes.
All right, Brom, make me a
Oh.
con save.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, would it be at all possible to rage beforehand?
No, it's at the start of your turn you make the.
Ah, I see. Is a 17.
That beats it.
Cool.
You're not blinded.
I'm going to rage as a bonus action. I'm really glad that I had a line prepared for if he did fail, which is, oh no, my good eye. But he's going to go ahead and rage. He's going to use instinctive pounce. So he's going to move over to Orlin and grab the potion.
Just grab it out of the third time he drops it.
Yeah, it was like fumbling. Immediately, one big green hand reaches out and grabs it. Before he's going to move back over and physically jump onto this thing while trying to pour the potion in its mouth.
Cool. Roll me a grapple check.
Yeah, sure. A natural 20.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I need to roll in response
This
to that.
person is destined to get a drink.
Yeah, no, that ain't a nat 20 in response. So yeah, you grapple them, jump onto them, potion in hand. You're going to try to force feed it to them?
Yes, I'm going to try and force feed the potion towards them.
Alrighty. Yeah, with the nat 20, you managed to successfully shove the potion bottle into their mouth.
And
Um,
would it be at all possible to make some sort of Brahm, sort of as a zealot, does channel divine energy of her model? Is there any way he might be able to make a check to see if there would be anything he could do aside from the potion, maybe on a future turn, to try and help this person that is currently channeling a insane amount of divine energy?
uh, roll me a religion check.
Sure.
Guardians of the Galaxy Power Stone on move.
Oh, that's a 5.
It's a completely different situation than you've ever seen before.
Yeah.
Any knowledge you have of like paragons and their chosen, or gods and their chosen paragons, is always one that is, controlled.
Right. This isn't something different. Cool. Got it. But yeah. Force feeds them the potion, and then it's just gonna kind of like hold on to them and wait for it to kick in.
Gotcha. Yeah. I rolled a die and I have set a counter,
It sounded like a D4.
but there may still be complications leading up to that.
Yeah. Yeah. I expect there to be. Cool. Yeah. That's gonna be my turn.
As this person being not meant for combat, let me roll them their Constitution saving, or their con saving throw. They failed, so they're just
They're
blind. I will. Yeah, there ain't much they can really do without sight. So
Valid.
here I'll just join in with the good old. I can stop hitting the wrong buttons. Cool. They bump into Orlin. Ah, my eyes.
I really love the visual that Orlin also is fail and is like, please restrain yourself while being completely fucking blinded and doing
As they'll stumble back and just like, I'll just say they then back off from him and stumble backwards. Their turn ends. There's nothing they can do while blinded. But Mr. Blue Sky here.
Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why.
Mr. Blue Sky.
Let's see. First, I need to check what their passives all are. Great. Yeah, so, Brom, you holding on to them, right?
Yeah.
They are. You essentially hear this person. Although it's almost hard to make out, as it is the sound of like burning coming from them. You do hear almost like a screaming from within, as their hands claw at themselves and will also grab at you, being right on them, essentially. What's your AC?
My AC is 17.
Cool. You manage to swat away both times as the hands of theirs that are burning with radiant energy swing out towards you.
I think Brahm is just going to like try and fully just hold this person until it kind of calms down.
As then there's the other thing that happens. Teehee.
I think in Brahm's mind, he is prepared to try and shield Orlin and the other person from this like blast thing by using his body as a shield in the event this person does explode.
Well, you're lucky they're out of range. As make me another con saving throw, as they are using radiant overflow.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh no. Maybe we'll
11
get to use that line after all.
fail.
Oh my.
That
That
sounds
happened,
bad.
and my entire fucking roll 20 crashed.
Oh. That's the power.
Dang,
Your
that's
It was
roll 20
randomly
crashes
overflowed.
and you can no
that's
longer
power
use it.
going on right there.
That's the god power going on.
Oh, that's a high roll. Okay.
I'm a barbarian. I invested in this many hit points for a reason, damn it.
Yeah,
It's
this
weird
is
that
a high
some
roll on
barbarians
it.
aren't resistant to radiant damage. So strange.
I also have to change how I'm doing this now that you guys are going for, or at least you were going for the non-path.
Yeah.
With the potion in play, I'll switch
Oh,
that
hey,
up.
if I fail a saving throw, I'm gonna channel my own divine power and succeed, or try and succeed on it anyways. I can reroll.
Reroll it. Yeah, go ahead.
25.
Reroll that
That
bitch.
pass. You take half damage.
Hell yeah.
As you are going to take, that would be, so take 14 radiant damage.
Sounds good.
As yeah, the radiant energy is burning out of their very body. Orlin, what are you up to? Roll me a con saving throw.
Oh God, my eyes!
Oh god, my
Yeah,
eyes.
you're blind.
I like
Oh.
to think it hits the lenses of my mask just right, and it looks like red is just burning out my eyelids.
I fully pictured the one scene from SpongeBob, like the My Eyes thing, but just like
Yeah.
calm.
Like he's just sitting there like he's just sitting there like, ah. Ow.
This is fun.
This is fine. It's
need
the my
line of
eyes, but it's
sight.
the this is fine me.
I need line of sight to even try dispel magic. So I thinky I'm cookie.
Rom, it's
Don't
just
worry.
you. Everyone else is blind.
Don't worry, guys. If it goes well enough, hopefully I'm the only one that will be Cookie here. Nope.
I have a dumb question.
What's your dumb question?
I have the spell summon construct.
Okay.
Is there in any way I can use the metal one to try to contain the guy who's exploding?
I'm just reading the ability real quick. Yeah. I don't.
No, I'd kill him that way. If it touches metal, it burns him. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I can do anything.
It also requires, that one is within sight.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Keep me alive.
I would love to. I can't do that though.
Fair enough. I appreciate the thought, though.
I'm completely blind. I can't even throw the potions at you from this guy's bag. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Orla is just holding like his hands against the lenses in his mask. Just like, oh my god!
Great.
You never seen
Why do we wear these?
Why do we do this to ourselves?
Jade.
Yes.
You currently are around a building, so you don't have line of sight on the, so you don't need to make your saving throw.
Yes.
But as soon as I step forwards,
Yes. Orlin, the man who invented the flashbang. After being
Are you
completely
just-
and utterly obliterated.
Are you doing anything to try and prevent getting blinded?
I don't have anything to prevent blindness without just
You mean
already being blind.
cover your eyes would just not do.
You guys
He's
see
made of
Brom flip
gel.
his
It
eye
would just
patch
go
to
through
his
the gel.
one eye, so he
I
just
know,
can't-
What
yeah.
does he see?
That is.
This is a
honest-
curiosity question.
I don't know, man.
See, here's the fun part. So you could
I'm
rule
gonna
this two
Google
ways.
how plasmoids see.
Okay, no, you could rule this two ways. One, he literally can't cover his eyes because his entire body's gel and it would just the light would just pass through him. Or the light just passes through him.
Yeah, no,
Can
he's-
it like refract in his body so
I
it
was
just
about
like
to say,
makes
oh,
it
I don't know
oh.
about
30 times
if I had-
worse?
If I had light
Uh-huh.
refraction in my body, I'd be cooked.
Hey, do you want to know? Do you want to know the truth of it?
photoreceptors
They
all
use-
along their body.
They use their body's network of nerves and fibers to perceive their environment. Man's is an eyeball.
Oh, so
Bro
he's
basically
dead,
got
dead.
flashbanged, is what's going on here. By
Fuck,
looking
that's not good. Can he hide in his hat?
I will argue that you can try and cover yourself, like keep something to block the sun, like the light from hitting you.
picks up a barrel.
Yeah.
No. I 100% believe that he would be the type to still have Koma's cloak. He just puts it on backwards.
I've got my cloak of bellowing I can use.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he used the cloak of billowing.
Yeah, you can try and like cover the part of you facing him with the cloak and
It just starts flapping and like moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing a chicken dance is something that I never knew I needed the visual of.
what would you like to try and do?
Cloak of bellowing.
Right. You use it to cover off the vast majority of your body and can start to kind of step out without getting blinded. But you can't, you can't look at the person you're.
So you're technically blinded.
It's unfortunate you blind yourself to avoid being blinded. Which is just a strange thing.
So I will walk up beside him.
Mhm.
And then I'll
Reinpert
grapple
now has
again.
the reason. Reinpert
What's
now
that?
has a reason to be the guy that invents sunglasses. I'm sorry for the interruption.
Can
I'm
I grapple
very-
him by putting the cloak over top of him?
We went
You're gonna try and
extremely
cover him with the
opposite
cloak.
directions with that, Jacob.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Roll
Alright.
a
From this experience, Orlin
athletics
creates
or
the
acrobatics.
flashbang so others may know his pain, and
6.
Reinpert creates the sunglasses so others may never have to divulge in pain.
This is someone that is actively grappled by me. So there's
Yeah, That's a 14, I'll say, but they are still like flailing about.
Bonnie, I am going
Uh,
to send you a message on that.
You are making progress in a sense. You're at least preventing yourself from being blinded, but they are still. They're not like restrained by it at all.
Right.
Yet.
Yeah.
Uh,
I like to imagine the intent was to stop the light from shooting out from them, almost to kind of like cover it.
yeah, you're still having to hold on to it rather than like, wrapping them proper in it.
Yeah, but I mean, is it going to assist the other guys or no?
I will say that since you're covering up a large portion of it, I will lower the DC.
Gotcha.
Does that end your turn or?
Oh, oh. Do you guys want me to just kill this man?
No. I think I've got it. Hopefully, anyways.
You sure?
They had the potion. We just have to hope it works. Give it like 12.
I don't know. I think he's
seconds.
cooked by now. Literally.
Yeah. Can I hold a
Preferably.
dash action?
You use your action to try and cover him, but I'll say you can hold your bonus action and dash with a key point.
Oh, well, then never mind. No, we're good. I'll just stand here.
Cool. Uh, Brom,
You know what?
roll me a
Can I
con
hold a
save.
rage? I want to hold the rage action.
Wanna hold the
What do you do?
rage action?
You succeed.
I think, honestly, hmm, can I see if there's any signs of this thing going like slowing down? Or
Sure.
yeah, like, can I see if the potion seeming to have an effect, or if this is something that's like, hey, the potion is probably not gonna work by now, anyways.
Roll me a insight.
Is it 23?
Although it is taking its time right now, it does seem like the light is lessening.
Got it. Cool. I think Brom's going to go ahead and shout out, "It's working! Here!" Brom's going to
It's
actively
working.
pick this thing up and start moving around the corner. Kind of like dragging it with him.
The person?
Yeah, he's going to actually drag the person with him and try and get some like cover between him and the other, so you aren't immediately getting blinded.
I'll ask
Where-
this. Jade, are you wanting to move with him?
Yeah.
Place yourself where you would like, and then
Force movement for all.
I'll say probably.
You get force moved, and you get force moved. Everybody gets force moved.
Would this be considered half movement because I'm carrying a creature, or
eh?
You're strong as
I was
fuck.
I was a strong fella.
You're our strongest boy.
If I can only move half my speed, which is like 40, I think, I'll get right here. If not, I'll get right over here.
Where was that? I wasn't zoomed out much.
Oh, good. So if I can't move my full like speed, I'll get right here. If I can move my full speed, I'll get right here.
Gotcha. We'll say full. Why not?
I'm just gonna simply just pick up and move. And I will hold my action to re-grapple this guy if he breaks out of the grapple.
Sure thing. Sorry, I keep losing my train of thought. Someone outside is very angry on the road. They just keep laying on the horn.
Damn.
No worries.
That sounds awesome.
Anyways, I think they're
Never
gone
mind,
now.
he's on the East Coast too, so it is almost midnight while they're doing that too. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird. And that reminds me, there's this one guy in my neighborhood, and it's like this one guy, and he's got like the Trevor GTA 5 haircut. Or
So he already sounds awesome.
Yeah. But like middle-aged white guy, and he'll just like scream obscenities like walking down the road. He's like, "Fucking bitch!" He'll, like just scream it. He's like, "Oh!" And he'll just be shouting and screaming. And
That
I'll
guy
just
sounds
walk down the
awesome.
street for like an hour, randomly throughout the week, and it's just a reoccurring event. And I haven't seen him in like a month, so I don't know.
He's
Maybe I'm just at work when he does it. but
That guy
but
sounds
yeah,
awesome.
that's a reoccurring thing. He'll just walk down the street, "Fucking bitch!" just like screaming.
That guy sounds awesome.
That's why I'm just gonna remove the other guy from the combat. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have much of a actual like
Stat block. Yeah. Oh good.
a proper stat block. I have the basics, but nothing
Yeah. Oh good. I got you.
concrete.
You're perfectly fine.
Man, I didn't think that would have. I have to just predict how I think you guys are gonna do things, and then I'm always wrong. So
To be fair, we weren't even gonna like talk to this guy beforehand. We were just gonna go, see what's happening over in.
And then go talk to Ryan.
Some
like,
other
"Hey,
guy.
You remember what this person looks like, right? But yeah, cool.
Brom, You said your AC is 17?
17. Yes.
Cool. One of those will hit.
Alright.
As you will take 7 radiant damage as one of the hands breaks free of the cloak for a moment and kind of grabs at your body for a moment.
Joke's on you. You're just making me madder.
As
Just angry.
at the end of their turn, Radiant Overflow will take effect. As that is I need a con save from both Brahm and Jade.
Come here.
There's a success from Brahm, a fail from Jade. That is. So- I can do math tonight. I'm fine.
You big smart brain.
Jade will take 15 damage. Brahm, you are going to take half of that.
7.5 or 8?
7.
7. Gotcha.
Go easy on you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
A little bit.
When I feel like it.
You know, sometimes.
Orlin, they have currently dragged the person out of line of sight, so you are free.
Oh my god! Is the guy next to me even, like, conscious at this point?
I'll just say he's dazed.
Dazed and confused.
I'm just gonna stay right here. If you move, I will find you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of... Okay, so... How much can I, quote-unquote, even look at this guy?
If you go to look at him, you have to make a con saving throw. If you
If
try and
I,
make
like-
like direct,
I need line of sight to cast Hold Person.
Mhm.
But I don't want to get blinded again. If I, like,
Okay.
steal myself, can I get advantage on the con save?
I think I need more than just mentally preparing to. The DC is lowered regardless because of Jay trying to cover him.
The problem is I have a 2.
Still a 50%
Considering
chance.
that the red lenses in the mask really aren't doing anything for me. Ooh. I don't think Orlin would, though.
That's up to you.
You can even say he just kind of waits.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You guys got it.
Yeah.
if whatever the giant bright light turns the corner, I'll held action Hold Person. But
Gotcha. Then Jade.
Yeah.
Want to try again to cover him proper?
Yeah.
Mummy style. Mummy style.
Well,
And I'm not
actually-
talking about British.
You will succeed. You managed to wrap them up in your cloak a fair bit, which luckily is actually a magic item, so it isn't destroyed by the attacks.
Hooray.
Hell yeah.
Um,
I was concerned
yeah,
about
they
putting
are.
my cloak of. I also had the idea to to wrap this person, but I was like, my cloak of protection. I don't want to risk it.
But yeah, no, this person is basically entirely wrapped up. We'll say at this point it is a DC 5 to look at him.
Perfect.
Like,
Perfect.
Looks at Orland's previous rolls. Surely it can't.
Surely.
right?
He'll be fine.
only a 2% chance of failure. Or, no, 10. 2 options on it, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways,
He'll be fine.
Now I
anything
will.
else?
No, no. That was my action to do that, so I'll just keep shoving him out the way. Keep pushing him
Gotcha.
with
Pushing.
Burrow.
But yeah, Brom, are you
Yeah,
just
I think-
continuing the...
I think I'm just gonna continue to hold it until it looks like it kind of goes away. Hell yeah! Once again, I think I'm going to free action end rage and then re-rage bonus action.
Gotcha.
And then I'll just held action.
If this is just going to be consistent, would we like to speed up the process a little?
Yeah, if you want, just roll a couple of radiant overdrives, and I'll just take some damage.
You do note how as the, not even just from the cover, but as the time progresses, it seems like the light is burning less. As, not with those high rolls though.
Mm.
Each of you give me a con save. Okay. Okay.
Jade, you can go over there. I think I go now.
Jade will take 20 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Brom 10.
I can take that. Hey, Jade, buddy, I think I got it. You can go over there now. Go
You
make
can
sure.
go over there now.
Go check on the lizard for me, pal. He looks pretty rough.
And he's right back. As we'll jump to the last one. Because I assume you guys are just continuing to hold him down.
Yeah.
I am saying his hands are restrained by the cloak, so...
Cool.
Don't have to worry about the other attacks, but... Jade's stepped away for a moment, so I'm not going to question why he's back up there.
Want me to make another con save?
Well, I mean, it wasn't
Yeah,
my
one-
turn, so if you want,
Oh
I
no,
can step
we're just
forward.
speeding it up, so you're free to step back and...
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll succeed and take half of it, which would be take 2 radiant damage.
Wait.
As the number of dice goes down, originally with their health, now with turns until medicine.
Hell yeah.
Until medicine.
As through the cloak, you can feel as the magic seems to calm down. The bright light is no longer blinding, just bright. The body flailing around less.
Sorry, you don't get ground privileges until you stop glowing.
You are
As
in
Bron's
air
kind of
jail.
holding their feet off the ground, just kind of like holding them up.
Yeah, you're holding up this this body.
I very much, you know how like sometimes you ask people to crack your back and they'll like pick you up. I like to imagine he's
yeah.
holding them like that, just like
A
feet
bear
off the
hug in front
ground.
of it.
Yeah, fully bear hug like in front of him. That's kind of how I imagine Brom has always grappled things, of just taking away their feet privileges.
I'm in air
and
jail.
just air jail, yeah, just air jailing them.
Don't worry, should be safe to look now. Might be bright, but yeah. Still might give it a minute though. Kind of glowing. You okay in there, person? Or as he's just gonna speak up to the person that he's actually like holding in the air.
Uh, you hear muttered whispers, but not a whole lot. If you'd like to make me a perception to try and make out what they're saying.
My passive is 15. I will make a check nonetheless.
I will say with a passive of 15, you will catch at least a little. Do you speak Celestial?
I do actually.
Oh.
Zealot robbers for the win! Acolytes go burr!
As yeah, you hear mutterings from them, only able to ever catch a few words that are coherent in Celestial. As pulling up that bit of notes.
Same.
Uno momento, por favor.
Uno momento. I
Now
don't know
now.
words.
I keep notes in many places, so sometimes I just take a second, you know. This is kind of ironic, the naming here, but
Yippee! Yay!
you hear them muttering a few things. A lot of them almost various terms of rejection. The no. Stop it. One word that you do hear, or almost the one thing you do catch though that is beyond just ramblings of almost fear, is a name that comes up a few times. I won't make you roll for it, but it is the you hear in Celestial the name of the Sky God, which, ironically, giving how Bones named his character, Orla.
This is why I hate him so much.
The Sky God, he took my name.
He took my name thousands of years before I was given it.
we could just change it to Orlin and just have it be a funny coincidence. No.
Like no.
We have Orlin, the guy who hates Orla.
Hey, Enoch. You wouldn't happen to know an Orla, would you? Oh wait, actually, I know this person. This is the Sky God. Should I have said that out loud?
The other person will come stumbling over, kind of holding their head after.
Well, I think they might be okay. You know, if they come down from this. Have they been like this before?
No, it's never gotten that far.
Well, in any event, your friend has a lot of explaining to do. This is one of the assassins who tried to kill the Duchess. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Yeah, Duchess.
That can't be right.
No, it is. I was there. I distinctly remember this person's face. Their body was wounded by my axe. They had a yellow sort of frenzy thing in their eye. These golden yellow glowing eyes. It's like an insanity behind it.
You think their sky blight could have potentially caused them to, I don't know, assassinate the Duke?
Acting out is from it is one thing, but to target someone in particular, it's not right.
Say, Roland, you mentioned earlier that the Duke was killed with a sky god weapon, right?
Getting the feeling Boney stepped away.
Probably. I'm going to pretend he says yes. As he's like, where?
I'm gonna pretend he says yes.
Is it possible that perhaps somebody's able to, let you down? Do you think there are other people which might have Skyblight here in the city?
You're saying this to Enoch, I presume, or
Yeah, I think he'll probably say to Enoch and then kind of realize, well, how would you know? But you wouldn't have maybe noticed any signs in other people when you were out?
no, nothing else is Skyblight. Without treatment, I don't think anyone else would be. I would say sane, but starting to question that now.
Is it possible that someone was taking advantage of them in their fanatic state? Maybe any people which they might have interacted with only recently. Do you know if they've left the? Do you know if they've also sort of ventured out in the city when they're not supposed to?
To the city, no. They've walk around the guest house, but
I see. Well, in any event, I would like to imagine that perhaps, um, perhaps there's others of the Sky God. Maybe they have Skyblight, maybe they don't. In any event, they're able to sort of plot out an assassination attempt on the Duke, or were able to, and successfully do so. I like to imagine we'll probably have a lot of questions for your friend here. For what it's worth, I don't find, I don't think you knew about this sort of thing. I'm not going to try and get you held in contempt of intellect, right? I think we're
Just-
probably going to need to bring them before the Paragon, or Captain Goose, or someone.
just go easy on them, alright?
I definitely don't imagine they wanted to be afflicted with this disease. I don't think that it was something of their own doing. It was probably, I don't know. I would hate to imagine the idea that somebody can inflict it purposely upon another, but I don't know.
No, they weren't afflicted with it any time recently.
Oh,
I,
how long have they had it for then?
sometime symptoms showed first maybe a year ago.
I see.
Unlike what the audio was saying, there's he'll kind of walk over to the other side of you, Ramen. Kind of lean into whisper, go. He's not a relic. He's. I haven't told anyone because it could cause serious issues in Orentia, but I'm just pulling out the names to make sure I'm not being dumb.
Quick note taker.
Yes. I've been
Ca-
putting in that work this session.
I'm ready.
Oops.
I'm ready to write.
Karnas of Harpy blood.
Get that in writing, DM.
Get that in writing?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Well, so how do you spell that guy's name?
Which one?
Kana? Kala? Kana?
Karna.
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 Karna. I did spell it right the
I
first
heard
time.
Karna
Let's
of
go.
Harpy blood. Is that a? I don't think that was right.
Is of what, sorry?
I heard Karna of Harpy blood. and I don't
Is
think
of
that's
Harpy blood.
Is a Harpy blood.
Is of Harpy blood, but yeah, same
Of
thing.
Harpy blood. Okay, cool. Okay, I did get that right. Got it. So, I imagine this is Karna. Then he says that he gestures towards the person he's still holding off the ground, like bear hug style.
Yeah. I don't have a token for it, but I will say that with the time passing, their radiant glow is starting to turn to a it for a Mayher has been turned to almost like a orange and then almost shifting in like to darker colors as time goes. Yeah. Yes. That's him.
Oh, I see. Harpy blood, huh? You think that's probably why?
Best explanation I've been able to get so far.
I see. Well, in any event, thank you for your cooperation. Would you be alright coming before either Captain Goose or maybe even the Duchess herself to discuss what you may know?
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
Great. Alright.
To be honest, I can barely hear Rain.
I am talking pretty loud, not gonna lie.
Excuse me.
I'm not sure how much of it is legible. Do I sound okay to everybody else?
You're like okay-ish now, but for a while there, I literally couldn't understand a word you were saying.
Yeah, I have you at 175, and I can barely hear you at the time.
Oh, you actually said something. I could have changed the way I was speaking. I see. That explains a lot. Because I was like, man, I'm saying all this stuff, but I'm not sure if anyone's listening.
I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
I can hear you most of the time. I just need to really
just-
focus.
Yeah.
I gotta really focus on what you're saying.
I gotta talk like a barbarian. Don't worry, I'll fix it.
I almost spat out my milkshake.
Good.
Milkshake, you say?
You aren't Boris right now.
Mm.
This is Brob, not Boris.
Fair. Yeah, fair enough. I guess that did kind of sound like
Boris would
didn't
go crazy over milkshakes.
it? Boris would. That fucking. I don't know why I pictured him as a frog man, but that man would. No, he's not French. Anyways. Right. In any event, both me and Olin, I imagine, appreciate your cooperation. Let's go ahead and head back, shall we, Olin?
One thing.
Hmm.
You said your friend had harpy blood?
Oh, great, you heard.
How much do I know about that?
Roll history?
I seek the
I was ready for you to roll that 20 and just be like, all right, time to lore drop. No, you know that although in no ways is it illegal, uh, bird folk of all kinds are often persecuted in Arentia, as many of, like, historically, most bird folk did worship uh, the god of the skies and flight.
Hmm.
Uh, though very few remain uh, to this day. Um,
Very few bird folk.
bird folk in general, yeah. Um, you know, though, that from what you see of this person, it's not been unheard of those who are of uh, blood more similar to that of a harpy, uh, where they're humanoid despite wings on the back. Uh, there have been a few cases reported in the past where individuals will have their wings cut off at birth to avoid persecution. Or not persecution, but whatever the word I'm looking for is.
Yeah, I think it's
Pred-
persecution. I think you had it. Prejudice.
prejudice? Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, personally, it is of no cause to me. What I am worried about is the fact that he was, well, is the person who attempted to kill the queen. Not, well, not Lady Maybell, Jesus.
Yes.
So I still can't see anything.
Did it really get you that bad, huh?
The lenses in my mask appears to have amplified it by a large margin.
Ooh. Yes. Thankfully, my one eye could barely see good anyway, so I wasn't affected that much by it.
He will be taken in for questioning, no matter what.
Agreed. And thankfully, our friend Anak here has also agreed for questioning. We should probably make our way back at once.
Yes. Would you be willing to testify towards your friend's good nature?
Yeah. Yeah.
I cannot confirm how well we can really do, but it entirely depends on if his hand is the one who killed Duke Maybell. If it is, he will be executed. If it isn't, honestly, he'd probably still be executed. An attack on a lady Duke is quite bad still.
Can I get an insight check on the knock?
Sure, go for it.
Just kind of see how he's taking all this and processing everything. Just sort of how he's reacting to this. Say dirty 20.
It seems ever since the mention of execution was brought up, they've been almost staring blankly. You can't make out eye contact from their mask, but they seem like they're just staring at their companion. Seemingly lost in thought a bit.
Right. Well,
How do you know him anyway?
What? Oh, we've been traveling companions for a few years now. We've been working the same party for some time. I met them the same way the rest of us did. All just hired on by Horus.
He was in the mercenary groups to begin with, yes?
Mercenary spells. Mercenary what?
You said you were mercenary.
Yes, we are.
I'm assuming that he was with
Yes.
Arentia for a long time.
With Arentia, no.
When did he join?
Same time as everyone else.
A while ago then.
Few months.
Was he this bad to begin with?
Hasn't gotten this bad before.
How was he managing it beforehand?
Medicine.
And where do you acquire it?
I make it.
were there any previous symptoms, specifically mentally, and any sort of murmurings in a language that sounds kind of celestial? I don't know. Any words you couldn't understand? Any changes in behavior that was erratic or something along those lines? Did you notice any signs here these last couple of weeks, maybe even months, that indicated that things were worsening? Or was it purely a physical sort of thing?
It's been. For the most time, it's been steady. About the time we started sailing, we started traveling on this mission with you all. The symptoms developed a little bit faster than normal. Figure that was just due to the stress of travel, or maybe due to being in the air causing some connection with the domain, but I was sneaking out because symptoms have been progressing even faster lately than normal.
When you first noticed these on the airship, this rapid progression or something.
It was a little faster on the ship. Not much, but just slightly noticeably. A couple of days uh, earlier when symptoms started to arise than one would expect. About when we landed here that things started to progress faster.
How did you first find out that they had Skyblight to begin with? And specifically, how did you find out how to make medicine for it?
How did I find out? Testing, a bit of luck, some lucky finds in the texts. When I found out, when he told us, not long after joining up with our crew.
Well, in any event, I know this must be a tough moment for you, a tough thing for you to have to endure to witness. My deepest condolences for what has happened and what would likely will happen for you to come. I don't think I have any more questions. I want to force upon you. Olin, do you have anything you'd like to ask? Hang on.
Is
let me-
there
let me
any
use my-
reason why he would be after Omega? Can you think of one?
Not that I can think of. I don't know. Unless there's someone else pulling the strings, I don't think I've ever even heard them mention this house before we arrived here.
The fact that he has the axe wound is most damning. If I didn't know any better, I would say that he may or may not have been coerced to do this, but I'm unsure.
There was a look of madness in their eye. It is possible, perhaps they were being controlled by some sort of spell. Come to think of it, Jade, um, did you just find them over, like, just unconscious or something, or did you beat them up?
Oh no, he was unconscious, and then I slapped him in the face, and he woke up. He wouldn't tell me nothing, so I knocked him out.
I see.
And then I drug him all the way here.
Right, and then everything happened that happened.
So then, did he seem to recognize you from earlier or no?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention to that. I was more busy poking his wounds.
Oh, well, very, very understandable. Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, let's talk my brother. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Was there?
Are we good to? I guess keep moving.
If you are you guys heading back to the manor now?
Should
Or
we
Yeah.
drop this person off with? Honestly, should we take him to the Paragon? To the Duchess? Where do we take this person?
I
I'll
feel
take
like
him to
the
the
Paragon
Paragon.
would be for the best.
Yeah.
The both of them.
That's true. Probably take him back to Captain Goose. Let's go ahead and do that. My arms are starting to get tired, but I'll lose feeling in them soon anyway, so it won't matter. He says as he's still holding this person up off the ground.
Did not hear a word of what you said.
Oh.
yeah, let's go do that. Let's go take him over to the airship. My arms are starting to get tired, anyways. I mean, I'm sure I'll lose feeling in them soon, but you know, is happening.
As he's still actively holding up this person.
can I at least get my bag back?
Yes. Just follow us. I promise, on my word, I won't immediately throw the both of you into the word I'm thinking of.
The brig?
Yes, thank you.
Right, well. In any event, good work, Jade. Here, I heard you liked these. I kind of noticed.
He's gonna reach in his bag and pull out a little muffin.
I love muffins.
Oh, trust me, I know.
He
Actually,
eats your
I
entire hand.
I forgot. I kind of
just
forgot about
kidding.
this one. It's a little old. I think I got it when we first came back from the city, but yeah, good work.
Thank you. I always do the best.
And that's another point for the green team.
As he pulls out like a little tiny piece of parchment and just kind of makes a little line on it.
Another point for green team.
Where the hell is green team?
You can see there's a minus like 10 points for the loss of Grackle on there.
Oh yeah, well, green team. It used to be me, Greco, and Jade here. Oh, now it's just me and Jade. I mean, Greco's still around, but it's a whole mess with him. Yeah, it's kind of what we call ourselves. It's not important.
Very good.
Question, Rez.
Mhm.
During the time since they're making their way back, short rest for me and Miss Maybell, or no?
Sure, if you guys want.
I have a lot of missing hit points. I could use it.
I also now I have like I think 40 missing hit points. Something along those lines.
That's about what I
I was
got.
about to say, I don't think I get anything off of a short rest. I get my channel divinity back.
That's nice.
You
The
also
thing I
get
used
HP.
once. I didn't lose any HP.
Why did the short rest button not work?
I
What's
don't.
happening?
It's always been happening for roll 20. The short rest button doesn't work.
Close your character
Fine.
sheet and check if it has the how many hit point or hit dice. That works too.
Yeah.
I already
I know
did
the short
check
rest
that
button
before
worked
you.
at one point, and then it just kind of stopped working.
Right. And I had already checked before you said so, Rez.
I figured you might as well make sure.
I can roll as many up to my level, right?
Maybe?
I don't
If I
remember.
remember correctly.
I don't know short
I know.
rest rules well, man.
Yeah.
Bonnie, you
Oh,
play fighters. How does short
you
rest
can
work?
spend as many hit dice as you
Short rest
want
just
on
allow you
short
to
rest.
spend as many hit dice as you want.
Okay, yeah.
You can spend as
I
many
thought.
as you want. It's one of those things of normally you have multiple short rests, in
Yeah.
a day. So yeah.
I just
I
rolled
will
out what I
say
could back.
the only gripe I have with how you did it there is that you're supposed to usually choose an amount and that happens, not roll one by one until you get how much you want.
Potato.
I'm not gonna stop you just in the future. Uh yeah, just in the future, remember that it is decide how many you are going to roll and then rolling one by one. All good?
I hadn't even done the math yet.
L.
Cool.
I'm doing the math now. I did roll how many I wanted.
Man, I haven't taken
did
this
we-
many notes in a minute.
No,
Anyways, what is
didn't.
Miss Mayville up to?
What am I up to?
Bath.
So we were all
I'm-
waiting at the manor.
I'm at the manor. I'm sitting in
Oh
my
yeah,
room.
you were waiting for all of us, huh?
We were all waiting
Yeah.
for y'all, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything you more interested? Is there anything you've been doing in the time you?
When did I get this?
Okay,
Get what?
Floyd or Reinfer, is there anything you guys have been doing in?
I
Sorry,
am
I was
going to
looking at my
go.
character sheet and I was like, what the fuck is
Hold on,
this?
wait.
Go ahead.
I
What is
see I have a necromancy book. I think it's when we got it from the ladies, so I don't think I have that anymore.
I think you guys.
I think I gave that to the Paragon.
That's the book that you
Say
gave.
less.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I forgot to do that. I am so sorry.
Right. Rez, actually, I remember us having this conversation. What?
What is
Rez, do
going
you
on?
remember when we were sitting there talking about, I wonder how long it'll take Clay to remember the book? Do you not remember that when you? This was back when you were. I was like having you piece together stuff we knew about for us.
I think that was something else.
You sure? I thought the book was a thing that came up as a question, but all right. Well, it's fine. Anyways, right. I do have one thing I'd like to do while we were waiting on them, if that's possible.
Hmm.
After showering, I would be able to walk around and see Miss Maybell and Floyd are there. Yeah.
I
Mhm.
figure. Are you guys just kind of hanging out in the
Okay.
main room?
I'm kind of hanging out in my room, wondering where everyone's at.
I would probably have been looking around like, why has no one come back yet? Like, after I took the bath. Clay, you down for me to find you? Is that okay?
She died.
Clay?
Huh?
Apparently not.
Sorry,
Oh.
I was chewing, and there's just some really crispy chicken.
Okay. Would you have been fine if I'd have found you?
Yeah.
Okay. After finding them, I'd probably be like, did you see the others? Or
I don't think they've returned yet.
right, but when you left them, did they say they were doing something? Or
Did they say they were doing something?
Investigating.
They said
I
that they
think
were.
Orland did say he was going to. to the group. Yeah.
I don't think anyone said anything in particular. I think you just said to like Braum, "Hey, are you joining me?"
It's green team doing green team things again. Great.
Yes.
Right. Um, would the two of you mind helping me check out something?
I wouldn't mind.
What about you,
Floyd?
Floyd?
Yeah, but I have a question real quick.
What's that?
Have you seen the attackers? Like, can you give me a description?
No, I haven't seen the assailants.
Miss Maybell?
If I do remember correctly, I remember my mom describing the assailant.
Where is
And
Vaguely.
had
Right.
already been
Huh?
Vaguely.
Where is Miss Maybell?
upstairs.
I'm right
She
here.
was made.
Gotcha. Is she available at this moment?
Sure. I woke up with him to go see mom.
Uh, where are you heading? To her.
Her quarters, or wherever she's at in the house.
You go
I'll
to her
not
court. Yeah, you go to her
quarters, yeah.
quarters. She doesn't seem to be there. You ask one of the servants, and they say she is still at the bath.
I'll be like, oh, damn.
How long
Okay.
ago has it been?
She said she had some work to do before going to that.
How long has she been in the bath? I asked the servant that.
Perhaps 10, 15 minutes.
Sister, do you mind going and just checking on her? No, you don't have to go in or anything. Just knock and tell her we'd like to talk to her later.
I can.
Right. Meanwhile, Floyd and I will meet you in the courtyard, yes?
All right.
Has it stopped raining yet?
No,
Don't care. Need an umbrella.
I'm swimming in it.
Sure. Thank you. You
I
know,
grab like the most effeminate parasol I can see.
the reason why is because heavy armor gets too damn heavy when it's wet.
Can I just find the girliest, most gaudy
Oh my fucking
parasol my mom owns and give it to him?
You find an umbrella.
It's
Neat.
the
I
most
give him the
girliest one.
umbrella.
I'll just take it. I'll be like, whatever. It's an umbrella.
Um, ignoring the rain, I go out into the courtyard. I would like to remember that vent that we were picking up like the magic from. I want to sit one of my homunculus down and send it inside.
All right, 1 second. I just need to check something real quick. Interesting. So you're heading out to the backyard then?
Yes.
Gotcha.
I just want to see if within the range, if it can go down to where that ends.
You try and send it through, but it seems it can't push through the water pressure.
Oh, is it not like a flat thing where it could climb across the top of the wall like that, or?
It's you have the water feature, right?
Mhm.
The like artificial river that flows through the like the
Right.
backyard.
So it's not got like a little siding or anything that the spider could crawl on or anything like that.
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay.
Not anything
Never
you can
mind.
note.
I wouldn't send it down unless there was. I was thinking like the half circle water grate, you know what I mean? With like could maybe crawl on top of that, but is it just small enough to where only water just goes through it kind of deal?
It is at the far end of the feature. Uh,
Mhm.
there's a spot where the water is flowing from, and if you try to send your, and it has like a grate there to keep debris from clogging
Going
up
back.
at. But it seems even with that, even ignoring that, like the water pressure is keeping anything that isn't extremely heavy from flowing into it.
Really fast? I would have figured it'd be a trickle, but okay.
It's a big water feature and not a huge pipe.
Okay. Hmm. So I could send it down in the water pressure, but it would probably come out damaged or destroyed.
At the very least, you'd need to weigh it down a lot more, and then
Can I try investigating this one more time? With help from Floyd?
are you joining the investigation, Floyd?
Sure, why not? That will help him.
Yeah, roll
Basically, I
investigation.
would just be bouncing ideas off of him of like, where could this possibly be in this house? Where could it lead to? Does it lead outside the manor?
Thinking
That
of
kind of thing.
Yeah, roll investigation.
Right. 22.
22.
Mhm.
Looking over the water feature, you know from your time growing up here and playing around at this river, the water does flow out of the residence, uh, just to like essentially just into the actual river. Um, but from where the water flows from, you don't know. Um, it seems that uh, wherever it does lead to is first off, from as far as you can tell from investigating the water, the area it flows up from, it is seemingly fairly deep underground wherever it is.
Okay.
Uh,
Um, sorry, I didn't realize you were going to be continuing. Go ahead.
no, go
Sorry.
ahead.
Uh, basically, what I was thinking was, the grate and piping is far too small for someone like me to fit through, right?
Yeah, unless you remove the pipe or the grate, in which case maybe. Yeah,
It would be a
tight
tight
squeeze,
fit,
but
and
again,
then that would
water.
be a trap. Let's not do that. Um,
Oh, you don't want to go drown in a pipe like the kid from Willy Wonka?
no.
You don't want to have
Oh, I just thought of
claustrophobia?
something. Wait, I just thought of something. I have locate object.
Okay.
Or no, I don't have locate object. Clay, you have locate object.
Do I?
We talked
Do
about
you?
this.
Did I?
I think you
Yes.
guys were talking about switching to it, but I don't think you have it at this moment.
Yeah, I don't think I did that yet.
Then I guess we'll have to save that for the morning. I just thought of something good though. We send an object we know down the drain, and then we locate that object. Something distinct.
You can detect. It is down. Ooh.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
And besides, you said it where it flows from is more of an unknown. So that's the problem, I guess. Is that it would have to go upriver, whatever it is. Uh, I guess it's probably just down to scouring the grounds, but I wait for Miss Maybell. Res.
Yeah.
I wait for Miss Maybell, meaning you can jump to her going to see Mom.
Yeah, Miss Mayville. What are you doing?
I go see my mom. Knock on
We
the
already established that.
bathroom door. Mama, you just still alive in the back?
Mama.
Sweetie, I love you, but I swear to Kiana, if I one peaceful bath in,
Apologize.
Floyd.
Uh,
The annoying ass
Floyd just
Floyd.
wants to talk
Huh?
to you after.
can it wait until the morning, dear?
I'll let him know.
I'm afraid it can't, ma'am. No, I'm kidding.
Well, too fucking
Punch
bad.
from right from the
Fuck
fucking
you.
side.
For real.
You wanna change what you just said, boy?
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean no disrespect
Anyways.
in your home.
Damn right.
Back to character. I'll let him know, Mama.
Thank you, honey.
You have a wonderful time.
You
See
as
you in
well,
the morning.
dear.
And I go outside. That's the end of that.
H, check your DMs.
Oh, gotcha. Hang on.
Jacob, what's with you today, man? what
What? I sent him a joke. I
Oh
sent him
my
a joke.
fucking god.
what is with you today, man?
I'm not gonna say that.
I sent him a joke after what I said. It's 2 seconds. You say that, but there was. I remember distinctly a certain someone messaging me every 30 seconds during a fucking 5-hour session one time.
I've never done that before in my
Fucking
entire
shit
life.
happens. You have. I'll go back to our
I've
fucking
never done that
instruments.
before in my entire life.
Okay. All right. You know what? It's fine.
Anyways.
Middle of fucking session. Can Tobias make this item? What about this item?
Those are very different things, Jacob.
Sending me entire paragraphs. You're right. I didn't send entire.
Anyways.
I arrived in the backyard. Where everyone else, where Floyd and Radford are. You'll have to wait till the morning, Floyd.
Oh, you tell me that? Oh, okay. I'd say,
Yes.
that's fine. I'll wait till the morning. By the way, where the frick is Brahm and Sarge?
That's what we were questioning earlier.
Should we go out
We
and
don't know where they
check
are.
on them?
They'll be fine. Brahm's with them. If anything
I-
happens, they'll
Yeah,
they'll
well,
live.
I'm good. Scratching my
Meanwhile, there's
head.
just the fucking light show in the back. I'm sure they'll fight.
Hold on, I'm gonna do a roll. Fuck this, I can't decide. I'm going with evens. Oh, I stay here.
Fuck you, you stay here with us in this scene.
I don't want to leave my buddies out there.
He'll be fine.
Well,
I like to think there's just an undead soldier next to the both of them, like.
hey Ryan, I have a question for you personally. Can you?
What's that?
I wanna, if it's okay, if we can go to your room. I want you to kind of give me a little backstory on the stuff you was working on, man. If I haven't already told you, I took a peek in there. One of the servants, well, one of the guardsmen.
You were in my room.
One of the guardsmen said it would be fine, so they came with me to be in your room. I wasn't left there alone. I'm sorry if you didn't want no intruders. I'm just
Mom
curious about
already
your
made
work.
me take down the sign, so it's fine. I just look very stern about it. Why do you want to know more about my stuff?
Because you have a good mind, and the things you were in the process of building, I think you should, finish it.
Sorry. I
Oh,
had to do
this
that.
motherfucker.
15 on insight.
I'm not deceiving him. I'm being truthful. Raz?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Oh.
What do you
It was
want
a
me to
joke.
do?
It, uh,
What do you want me to do? Like tell you? I don't know. Is he lying? Is he telling?
one of them speaks in truths, the other lies.
Oh.
Who could it be? Not me.
I mean,
No,
go. Oh,
it's not a big deal. H.
gotcha.
I just go. Um, maybe after we get things settled.
Okay.
I appreciate the words of kindness, though.
Mhm. Well, it seems like we're all just gonna be standing out here twiddling our thumbs, so I guess I'll just head to the guest room.
No, you're helping me with checking out where this river's coming from.
Oh.
As soon as Miss Mabel gets here.
Oh.
I am here.
Yeah, she is here. She's been here.
Speaking
I've
I
been
say,
here the whole time.
oh my god. Sorry, I couldn't see that low. Anyways,
I punch him.
fair. Actually, it probably hurts your ham more than it hurts me.
I just punch him, just go, ouch, shit.
I'm glad it was the infiltrator armor today. The other one hurts worse when punched. Right. I've been wondering a bit more about this river each time we come out here. I want to at least know why it's forming life crystals and see where it flows from. It might be coming from somewhere that is giving off a lot of energy. Maybe something we didn't know was here.
Maybe.
Right. How tall are you again?
Who?
I'm 5'1".
5'1". How tall is Floyd?
5'8".
They're both under 6 feet. No, I won't send you through the water. Right. I think moving as a group, we should try to find where this water comes from. We know it goes out. Wherever you said I would know it comes out at is fine, Rez. But we're looking for where it comes from. Can we go ahead and do a walk around?
You walk around, and it seems that the only obvious source of this water is the grate in the in the larger feature at the start of the water flow.
And so the only way to really know where that water flow goes is to go up the water flow. Or is there a set of stairs? Is it just going off into a wall?
It is. Let me really just state how it is. So there's this river, right, going through the property.
Mhm.
Huh?
It starts from this almost small lake on the one end, right? Like a pond. At the bottom of this pond, laying flat at the bottom, is a grate. Water flows up and through it.
So what you're saying is it just flows from a pond in the courtyard or outside the house?
It flows out of the house as the water goes. It originates inside the property.
Right. Which is a grate in a wall.
Not in the wall, in the bottom of the pond.
So you know what? I go into the pond.
Start walking through the water, yeah.
Locking down my helmet. I go down in and hold my breath. As I'm going to try to look around on the bottom of the pond.
Okay. Roll me a perception.
Would that be a disadvantage because it's dark and it's
I have dark
Oh,
vision.
he has dark
Oh,
vision.
never
Why
mind.
is bro actively trying to be hateful? What is would that be a disadvantage?
No, but
What? How am
could I
I?
have gotten Miss Maybell to cast guidance on me before I did?
Doesn't guidance only last a short
It only
time?
lasts a minute.
A minute,
How big's
okay.
the pond?
It only lasts a minute. If I
Jesus,
quickly
I
just do it
still-
as I push him in, and then he can do it. Just pushes him in the
It's fair.
Guidance.
honestly.
Did I just see Miss
Go
Mabel
for it.
push Viper in the pond?
Yes.
I would just say, Miss Mabel, why did you just do that?
I gave him guidance.
I step back
16.
10 feet.
What's a D4?
I'm just with my
19.
umbrella.
Okay. At the bottom of the pond is some like aquatic grasses, some gravel, and a grate that water is seemingly flowing up from. If you peer
How
down
big-
through the grate, oh sorry,
Oh, go ahead. No. Oh,
the hole where the grate covered is probably like we'll say the open space of it is hold on. I have a tape measure somewhere around here so I don't say something stupid. Like it's about 3 feet in diameter.
okay.
And there's a grate covering it. When you look down, see water flowing up, and it gets dark down there.
Like magically dark?
Like it's a long, dark tunnel, full of water, that reduces the amount of light that reaches the bottom.
How did we get on a magic tunnel? I'm so confused.
It's not a magic tunnel. Well, I mean, there's magic leaking from the tunnel, but that's besides the point.
You know what else is beside the point? How the hell did we get into a tunnel underneath a pond? We were worrying about like political assassination. How are we here?
Just don't worry about it. All right. I grabbed the grate and tried to pull it loose.
Roll a strength check. Athletics.
What did you say the measurement of it was?
The diameter of the pipe underneath the grate is about 3 feet.
Okay.
Monster pipe.
You said roll strength, right?
Athletics.
Athletics. Same thing. That's an 8. No.
Try as you might, not a chance.
Right. Need Brahm. Got it. Are there
Ask
holes in
me.
the grate big enough to fit a homunculus through? And do I feel like water pressure is coming out of this? when I'm
You
standing
feel
here?
water pressure coming out of this. As I said, if you tried to send a homunculus down it, the water pressure would likely push it back up.
Yeah. Just making sure that that was still the case.
A homunculus, though, with yours being smaller than normal, could seemingly fit through the bars.
One other thing I was looking for, life crystal formations. Are they thicker here? Is there more of a dense coating of dust here?
Dust in the water.
Rez knows what I mean. Crystal formations, I guess. The speckling crystal formations.
With it being night and it's hard to, and them already being quite small, because before you were noticing them detect magic.
Oh, and I'm out of spell slots. That's not happening.
It is a ritual spell if you take 10 minutes.
Under the
In
water.
the
but I'm
water.
drowning that
10
time.
minutes casting.
You can
No balls.
swim,
No balls. No balls.
or Leave the water.
I'll leave the water and ritual cast detect magic.
Cool.
And then
There are
back
still
in.
crystals in the water here. Very, very tiny crystals.
Are they more dense around here? Like that's what I'm trying to tell.
Oh
Is
my
there
God.
more formation this direction than there is the other direction? I'm
Roll
trying to.
me perception.
Investigation.
I don't know, man.
Question.
There's some crystals in the water. Flash genius, that makes it a 10.
I don't have any more to use.
There's some crystals in the water here too. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Wow, thank you, Raz,
Man.
for giving us your endless knowledge.
You're welcome,
Fine.
Chief. I've lore dumped too much tonight.
I noticed.
Truly, are there crystals in the water? My God.
I want to spend 10 minutes doing something and I end up.
Hey man, we should dump Duke Maybell in here. It'd probably revive him.
I can't wait to
You
rip
know, because
Orlin-
it's like a
Orlin's
Lazarus
head
pool.
Sorry, what was that, Jacob?
Nothing.
All right.
Something about giving me head.
I get out of the water.
I help him
Cool.
out. Do you find anything?
Thank you. No.
Yes.
Yes, but no. Not what I was looking for.
Oh, okay. What's our next move?
Wait for the others and next session, I guess.
Yeah, next session. Also,
I can.
this is not something serious. I'm not going to make you. I'm prefacing this now. But would it be mean to make Jacob roll for hypothermia?
He just cut out, didn't he?
To make me roll for hypothermia is what
No,
he's saying.
no, it wouldn't be mean. I'd like that to happen.
Wait. Was the water that
would be
cold?
pretty funny.
And plus, I
Except
don't.
Clay.
I don't
Clay,
think-
I like you. Thank you.
The water's pretty cold, but also
Thanks for
he's
putting me in
outside without an umbrella.
I
Probably should
knew
have
it.
all of you
I
roll
knew
for
it.
hypothermia,
Thank you.
other
Thank
than the
you.
guy who has an umbrella.
Yep.
Fully encased in a waterproof suit.
It's
That
not
sounds like a
waterproof.
The infiltrator, what is?
Does it say that?
Fuck. I love this.
I can design it how I fucking want to. It says I can do that.
So it sounds like a you problem then.
Sounds like I told him a long time ago.
I'm just dancing in the rain
Sounds
with
like
my
it's not
umbrella.
mechanically waterproof, therefore you can go and drown yourself.
I'm going to hold Orlin under that pond. And we'll see who drowns first.
Yeah, you want to know something really funny?
Huh.
I don't need to breathe.
You will after I break your fucking neck.
Oh, yeah, man. I don't. Then I really won't have to breathe.
Guys, there's no need for this.
Anyways,
Your
can I
next
send-
life in reincarnation
Right.
will be you something that needs to breathe that I can drown.
Okay,
Ooh,
well, good luck
scary.
finding.
Can I give a sending to Braum? Just asking where the hell they are.
Sure.
Awesome. I do
Yeah,
that.
that would have been nice days ago.
Don't be mean to me.
I'm sorry.
Good.
Rom, you get a sending that says, "Where are you at?" bro?"
Where you at?
At the
In
soup
this
store.
Mabel's voice.
And I said, "You up?"
Oh, I
So
do
where are you
declare.
at? I'm at the soup store. Why are you at the soup store? Buy clothes. Why are you blind clothes the soup store?
Fuck you.
And I said to Brum, "What you doing, girl? You up?"
Rom said, "Fuck you, bitch."
My parents ain't home. Come over.
No. Anyways,
In Brom's case, it's my mother is over. Where are
So,
you?
what's your mom
Oh, what your mom doing?
kill him. I strangle him.
So I heard your mom was in the bed.
I kill him over Sunday.
I like how
I heard your mom was in the bed.
I like how I fucking take a shower just to fucking climb into a fucking filthy pond afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is even happening with the pond? Is this plot relevant? Like,
Bodhi is so
Something I want to
flabbergasted.
check out, okay?
Oh my
Do you
god.
want me to?
I can't believe my father was killed and my mother's life was on the line. Hey,
Homie,
look, a cool
homie.
pond.
Rez told me there were life crystal formations in the water, okay?
We thought
Wow,
that was interesting.
that's so cool.
Not allowed
Why
to
the
be
fuck that's
interested in
happening?
This is why the lack of interest in things is why somebody doesn't have a fucking sword.
Seems like a you problem.
All right. Seems like a H problem.
Huh? What? What the fuck did I do?
Anyways, fucking God,
What?
H's fault.
Anyway,
Oh,
Yeah, it always
maybe
is.
because I have an umbrella, you don't.
I
La
second this
la
motion.
la la la.
Look, we can at least all agree that it's H's fault.
Anyways, what does Brom say and respond to the
yeah.
sending?
So Braum, I think the response says, "Hey, found one of the assassins. I'm bringing them back to the airship now.
Also, what's your mom doing? Or she was in the bed.
Also, how's your mom feeling? She's still sad, or it's gonna go on like that, and then basically the
Can
sentence.
imagine Miss Maple's face goes from like a shocked worried to then suddenly like
I'm gonna kill him. I am
yeah,
going to kill him.
just I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill him. And I just walk. Come on, let's go to the ship.
A story for next time. Ooh.
Yep, we